Yo, what's good? What's good, party people? What's good, everybody? So the Knicks get a W tonight against the Houston Rockets. It was an impressive win, in my opinion. The Houston Rockets backcourt got off, but whatever. It's the Houston Rockets, man. I don't care. Any win against the Houston Rockets, I'll take it. Any win against the Houston Rockets, I'll take it. I don't care what carnation or incarnation of the Houston Rockets it is. I don't care if it's Wall and Gordon or Harden, and I don't care if it's Harden and Westbrook. I don't care if it's Harden and Chris Paul. I don't care if it's T-Mac and Yao Ming. I don't care if it's Olajuwon and Drexler. I don't care if it's Olajuwon and Kenny the Jet Smith. I don't care. I just like beating the Rockets. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why I legit like beating the Houston Rockets. For those Knicks historians out there, they know why we like beating the Houston Rockets. Get back in any form. Get back in any form is good for me. Right? Yo!
How's my guy? How's my commissioner? Big night tonight. Big night tonight. I'm all excited all day. I've been going, whoa, ladies and gentlemen, we got a big night tonight.
A huge night tonight.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. And folks are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely.
Eric, E to G is what he's going by now, I guess. Is looking forward to his bout with Joe Madden. Yep. And then we have a few other bouts scheduled too.
Yeah, we do.
So we have Raphael versus Coach Zach.
Yep.
And Tony Crow versus Uncle Fulio. And
Jonathan JD
versus Devon. So we'll see how things go. How did you view the game tonight?
I was really excited, man. D Rose, ladies and gentlemen, has changed this team. And if you don't mind, I'll do my little opening real quick.
Hey, man.
And I'll recap my thoughts. So
but hey, before I do that, can I do your intro?
Oh, please. I got my dancing shoes on for this big night.
Okay, here we go. There it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, but your beat in the morning, Freezy, when you play that on the morning drive, I'm telling you, I defy anybody's head not to start moving, their body start moving. That is it's fire, man. So
it's perfect for that energetic start in the morning.
That shoveling snow, 3 feet of snow, it's good for everything. So, but fellas, I'll say hello in a minute.
3 feet of snow is right.
I'll say hi to you, Zach, and Hoodie Kevin in a second. I know you have big nights tonight. Let me just recap the Fox opening. The Knicks scored the second most points this season and beat the Rockets by 22 tonight, 121-99 for our second win in a row. Our record is now 13-15. The Knicks defense held the Rockets to 19% from the three-point line, and although the Rockets scored 44 points in the paint with Mitch being out, we scored 60 points, and Norlands and Taj combined for 14 points and 11 rebounds. We play the Hawks on Monday night at home. The Knicks' second team of Quickly and D Rose combined for 38 points. Randall added 22 points, 9 rebounds. Obi played well, scored 11 points, including a highlight reel monster jam from a lob from Kevin Knox. And you could see him flourishing with this unit. Our bench outscored the Rockets bench 58-30, and we needed it as RJ had another off night and only scored 7 points on 2 for 8 shooting, including 7 missed shots in the paint. By the way, the Knicks are now 11-3 when Peyton scores 5 baskets. We'll go over the game. We'll recap the players' performance with the video panel and live chat. Freezy, if you don't mind, I will be asking you to please do a couple of shout-outs to the family in the live chat. But real quickly, hi, Kev. I know you're ready for tonight. Eric, I know we spoke a little earlier today. You're all ready. And Zach, the same with you. Hello, my friends. So I'll leave Freezy to say hi to Simma, but Simma, I love you, man. Pseudonym Skype, salute to you. Alton Lee, Hadouken Sharon, Daryl Pemberton, morning, noon, and night. Man, you're one of the best, the coolest dudes. Great takes. Point five, the same. Really appreciate all your support. Kodak Vlogs and Freezy, could you please do the nobody does Simma Sing in the
let
building
me
like
let
you.
me shout out my guys really quick. So first, let me say, Simma Singh is in the building.
Oh, that's music to
What's
my
good?
ears.
Hey, Eric G, E to G, Zach's coach's desk. Hoodie Kev is in the building. What's good, Hoodie Kev?
What's going on, Fraser? How are you doing this evening?
Hey, I'm good, man. Kodak Vlogs is in the building. Point five, I see you. Daryl Pemberton, what's good? What's good? I'm getting emotional by being with Foxy.
Yeah, water break
Yeah,
already,
Big
Freezy.
night, everything, man. I'm amped.
man. Yeah, man. I'm excited, man, about what's getting ready to go down tonight.
Hey, Freeze, you want to hear a great stat? In the 3 games since Derrick Rose has joined us,
Don't
100,
kill it.
149 points to 75. We outscored our opposition by 74
74. Yep.
points.
It's beautiful.
And both quickly and D Rose are averaging 15 points in 20 minutes. So
Wow.
it's absolutely. And Kevin, your ears must have been ringing because I jumped off the thing, and I think I was talking to Eric at the time when Knox made the steal and quickly gave him for the jam, and I said, "Oh boy, Kevin must be having a smile the size of Carolina right now."
Both Carolinas.
Yeah, man.
No,
Oh
you know what?
wow,
The
we're
last
blessed tonight to have the GI,
No.
my favorite man.
No, Foxy. I just had to step in and happy to see you, my brother.
Oh, back at you.
Freezy, I just take for granted because, my goodness, 30, 40, 50 mornings I've been with him.
Yeah.
Zach, good to see you. Where you been, homie?
Oh, I've
Eric,
been
good.
busy.
Eric, good luck tonight, my guy.
My brother,
you look
good to
clean
see
and
you, my
ready to
man.
go. Good luck
I'm always
tonight.
ready. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, Hoodie Cav, I love you to death.
Thank you,
You
sir.
got to
Thank you.
represent.
Appreciate
You
it.
know you are the Blondes Tears debate champ,
Debate league
and you've
champ.
earned it.
Yeah.
You've
Thank you,
earned
sir.
it. I watched your last one, clean.
I appreciate that coming from you. It means a lot
But
coming from the good intellect.
no. You well earned. But
So
give up
let
to
me
Kevin.
introduce him. Let me give him his proper too. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Lawrence here debate champ. Hoodie Kev is in the building.
Oh, you got new stuff. You got new stuff. And I'm telling you, I'm not interested in being in the league. So for you to be the champ in the morning means the most to me.
Thank
For
you.
sure.
It's I was on a
Go
mission.
ahead.
I was on a mission
Go ahead.
to get the title, to bring it back to blowing shields. All praises to Sports Vibe TV. I just believe that the debate league championship should be a homegrown star.
Listen,
Freezy knows how I am about homegrown stars.
Hey
Yes.
fellas, I just have
talking.
one favor to ask. I hear a little echo. This is a big night tonight. I know a lot of people are
It might have been
not
me.
only going to be watching it tonight, but they're going to be watching the replay. So let's make sure we have no echoes and we have pure clarity, so everybody hears everyone's word. And we can't wait. It's going to be a big one.
Look, Foxy, it might have been me. I think I cleaned it up.
No worries. As long as it's all cleared up,
Even
we're cool.
nobody has a louder microphone than Kevin W.
That's
But
true.
I have no idea. Like, listen, I have been using the same headphones since like I started this, and I don't know why it does this from time to time, where it just like booms for some
I hear
reason.
that echo again.
Kevin W. You cannot say that Michael Porter Jr. wouldn't be a star in the New
Oh
York
yeah, come on.
right
I
now.
just-
That's
You watched that show, Gi?
I very rarely miss a show. I missed last night. I guess I slept so good, and then when I see Freezy by himself at 9 o'clock, I just jump on to make sure he's not by himself. And then when other people join in, I say, okay, I'm good. I'm free to go. I can leave, especially when it's free key for one of the normals.
Yeah, man.
And the morning show, First of all, let me shout out the Knicks Morning Drive. We are just such a loyal bunch of cats that
sure.
we're excited about the brand. Go ahead, Freezy. Feed us in.
Every day at 8:45 a.m.
Still hear that
8:40
echo.
8:45 ish. I know it's not
8:45
me.
ish.
Ish.
8:45 ish.
and you can understand the ish when you have a 5.5 hour marathon at night.
Right. Right.
But
And
Kev,
also Taco Bell.
Right. Thank you, Taco Bell.
I thought about you, Freezy. For a guy that didn't eat meat in such a long time, why the
No,
hell did you
9
pick?
months.
But why'd you pick Taco Bell to break that spell, man? You could
No,
have did so many other things, but Taco Bell.
Right, and I keep it real with you, right? So the thing about it is if I decide, like I was like, yo, I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. But I decided to try to break the vegan diet like a few weeks ago. But every time I start the long preparation for cooking meat, I'm like, nah, man, I ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? Like when I start seasoning steak or something like that to throw on the grill, I'm like, man, nah, I ain't. I just get this to
Now you got to come over tomorrow. I'm doing a pork roast for about 11 hours.
Bam.
You got that right.
So nothing special tomorrow, love.
Nah, it's just my regular
Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's right. Tomorrow is Valentine's
Day.
Taking care of the wife.
When you've been married for a certain amount of days, you forget Valentine's Day even come. Valentine's Day is every day, right, guys?
Yeah, man.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm
Especially if
single,
a special
so,
lady.
I was at work tonight actually, and it's funny. There was some girls that came down. So, she said something about Valentine's Day, and I said, when is it? and so another lady was sitting there. She was like, do you have a girlfriend or a wife? I'm like, no, ma'am. She's like, I'm just making sure. And I'm just like, I didn't know. It doesn't mean anything to me.
Rob the Nick, what it do, baby? But by the way,
brother,
big win
Rob.
tonight, but I'm sure y'all gonna get it tonight. But I'm just here to talk to Kevin W. to his soul for a second, if y'all allow me.
Your boy got a dunk, Kev.
I hear that echo, fellas.
No.
Please, I'm a maniac. I play
telling
guitar. Make sure everything's off, please.
Stephen Fox,
Oh,
it wasn't
okay.
until we was talking to Kevin W. So I think it's in his headphone, but y'all will be able to determine when I leave. Kevin W. If Michael Porter Jr. was on this team.
Rob, make sure you're off, please.
It sounds like someone's got YouTube on.
Yo, before we get into that, let my man Stephen Fox finish his joint. Yeah, let Stephen Fox finish this joint, man. We were like right at the start of doing the recap.
Yes, I finished that recap,
Okay.
and a shout out. The only thing I'll just ask the families, please remember to hit those like, subscribe, remind the bells.
Smash.
So you smash those bells so you don't miss out on any Knicks at Night and Knicks Morning Drive broadcasts. Please share the link on your favorite social media platforms so we can grow the Blarns Tears family. And thanks again for getting us over 1,320 subscribers. 1,500, here we come. We greatly appreciate it. And last but not least, a shout out to the best mods on the planet, Sima Singh, the new Knicks, and Bodega Wi-Fi. We appreciate all you do. It's all yours.
Bodega
Freezy.
Wi-Fi. Bodega Wi-Fi doesn't mean to steal Wi-Fi from your local bodega, by the way.
I thought it meant that's what he do.
Hey, CP the artist had a good game tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
I can't watch Taj without thinking about CP. So take a Ghetto. What were you saying, man?
No, it's Freezy done. Am I allowed to room freeze?
No, man, do your thing. You gotta get out intellect. What are you talking about?
So no, because I pay attention to my time slot, and I'm outside of my time slot.
No, your family. Take it. Your family.
I do feel like family, and you and Freezy make me feel like family. Hoodie Cav, as the Blondes Tears debate champion, you just cannot make statements that Michael Porter Jr. would not be a star on the local Knicks team.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I ask.
Is Michael Porter Jr. a star right now?
So recognize what I
really
said.
Yes or no? Is he a star right now?
So it's relative, right?
It is.
Because
It is relative. I agree with you.
so situations make a difference. If he played 3 for the Knicks right now, we'd be 5 or 6 games above 500.
If Michael
That's just
Porter Jr.
factual.
plays 3 on the Knicks right now, he'd be getting DNPs also.
Huh?
That's that couldn't be further from the truth.
That is actually the truth.
All right.
And
Can we
so
talk about
help me
tonight's
God.
game?
No,
Can
not
this-
yet.
yeah, I thought
not
this
yet.
was the
Not
Eric.
last
yet, not
tonight
yet, man. Let
podcast.
Gi have his flow, man.
Not yet, Eric. Because I promise I'm gonna get out your
that's
way.
senior
That's
man right
sarcasm.
there.
I was just being sarcastic. I'm just kidding.
And
I'm
Eric,
just-
you don't need to be focused about this. My homie Joe Maiden, I love you, but Joe Maiden is the real deal. So you stay focused because I
I'm
need
ready.
your best.
I don't need to
your-
worry about Joe. I don't need to worry about Joe
because
Madden at all.
Because soon I'm gonna hit
He might
this
not.
leaves.
To be honest with you, he might not even show up.
Joe
he's
Madden, where
been
you at?
around. No, he's been around. I've seen him tapping in all night, so he'll be around.
He's a
So I'ma
legend,
hit
Joe
this-
Madden. Don't mess with him.
Oh, very much so. And so I'm gonna hit the leave studio button soon. I just came. I had the opportunity because the brown juice has been flowing. Shout out to the Dallas Cowboy fans in the building.
That's right.
Oh my
Oh, the
god.
Dallas
Let me put it
Uncle
back on.
Crazy. I'm sorry,
put it
Uncle
back
Does
on.
Crazy.
Chuck be around?
You know what? I don't know what
Wait.
Chuck.
I haven't seen Chuck,
Chuck-
man. I hope he didn't have a losing streak at the casino. I haven't
He's
seen,
at
I
the
haven't
casino.
He's
seen
on a
him,
binge
man.
right now.
He did say
Yeah.
he was going to the casino.
Oh, poor
Yeah,
Chuck, man.
Hey, Kev, they got a trade out for your boy to Atlanta for John Collins.
Seriously, I didn't hear to talk to us, Rob.
Hey, they put it out there. They said that they looking for something for John. We can offer up
Hey.
Knox.
I would not trade. We had the same player. We already have somebody like that.
No,
Somebody big
John
man.
Collins is a way better player than that. Than
He's a way better player than Obi.
Hoodie
Yeah,
Cat,
right
can I
now-
ask you a question?
yeah, right now
He's a way
No,
better
let's
player
not
than
bring
Randall.
Obi.
he can play the 3 though.
We're gonna
Let's
kick it
not
to
bring
you in a
Obi.
second.
Collins can't play the 3?
No, he
No, he
cannot.
can't. He's a
Collins
4 and
can't.
5 hybrid.
Yeah, he's a four.
Hey,
man.
look, he can put the ball on the floor. I'm telling
That
you.
does,
It's a
that does
zone
not
that
make
don't
you
play the
a
three.
3 because you can put the ball on the floor.
I'd rather
Can't
get
play
Kevin
the
Horner.
three.
He's
Right.
6'9". He can put the Knox.
What?
Look, Knox is playing 3.
But
What's
Kevin Knox
the
is
difference?
actually
Knox isn't
a
John
3.
Collins. What are you?
He's actually
Collins
a
is
3.
better.
There's a difference
Oh, I'm
because
just gonna leave that
because
one
you're
alone,
a 6'9" does not make you like you can just do
Hey,
whatever
look.
you want.
Entertain
He
that.
can put the ball. We can
Get
get
on,
more
don't
out of
forget what you're
John
gonna say.
Collins
We're
at
gonna
the
kick it
3
to you
than
in a
we getting
sec.
out of that we getting out of Knox.
Tom Thibodeau will have a heart attack. You trying to kill Tom Thibodeau, Robert Nick? Is that what
He
you're trying to
won't.
do?
Why? By trading Kevin Knox, Kevin?
No, about trying to play John Collins at the 3.
We
Hey,
get
look.
roasted every night.
That's
Hey,
what's going on.
hey,
That's
look.
worse than
We
a heart
was
attack.
playing Knox out there. We didn't get no satisfaction.
You don't got much hair left. You don't got to give him any more grays or make
I
him
mean,
pull more
Rob
hair
is
out
trying
than
to
he
kill
got.
Tom Thibodeau playing John Collins at the 3.
No, unless you run him.
Hey,
So
fellas,
Raphael,
let GI finish his flow, man.
I actually want to let Raph get in because that's my homie. So free.
Yeah, so-
Yeah.
So Raphael, aka believer of God of Moses and Elijah.
And get that
Coach
preface in
goes
the
in-
frame. Straighten
Coach-
up.
Yeah. Oh, let me do this, man, because the camera angles be weird sometimes. There we go. Because sometimes it's not even your camera; it's just the way.
I
But
don't
anyway.
know when you do this. I'm about to sing the Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch. So yeah, so Coach Zach sounds sharp already, right? Are you ready for your
Because I
debate
laughed
challenge
at the
against?
John Collins at the 3.
You're right. Are you ready? You ready for your debate challenge tonight? Believer of God of Moses and Elijah.
What's going on? I couldn't hear. It was breaking up. What's going on?
I'm breaking up.
No, you were beautifully clear.
Say it again. I didn't hear it.
Can you hear us now?
Okay,
Yeah.
so here I'm gonna say it one more time. It sounds like you're scared to debate Coach Zach.
Why? No, I'm not scared. I mean,
Hey,
I'll
Coach Zach,
battle.
Coach Zach. So Coach Zach,
this-
Raphael was stuttering just now. He said he's not afraid.
Go ahead. I'll
It's
battle.
all,
I mean,
it's
go
all
ahead.
respect and love to Ralph.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm asking because what we'll do in a couple of minutes.
Was that a humble? Hold on, Freeze. I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to do this on the night show. Was that a humble Zach I just heard?
Yeah, sound like it. Sound like
I'm a little
scared.
bit
Now,
more domesticated now, GI.
I'm not gonna say scared Zach. I'm just gonna say
I ain't scared.
no, I'm not. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say scared. I'm gonna say reserved.
Well,
Hey,
Hey,
I'm hearing
somebody got
stuff in the
somebody.
background. Please.
I'm a lot
Right.
calmer nowadays. I've been having a lot going on in my life, and now a lot of stuff's going well. So
Well, good.
I ain't as
It's a
fiery.
beautiful thing. I wish you more blessings and blessings for everybody, brother. Hell
Exactly.
yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Same to everybody else, man.
Give Milo a hug.
He asleep. I ain't waking his crazy butt up. I ain't trying to wish that evil on nobody. A 5-year-old in the middle of the night.
Right. So Fox, you want to go over the rules in a few minutes? You want to let
Nah,
let
you
everybody
take it.
use?
You take it, man,
Okay.
and let me know how I could be of help.
Okay.
Just
Ladies
wanted
and
to say
gentlemen, the
something real
commissioner.
quick. Rose's PER over the last 3 games is 33.92.
Whoa.
What it says right here on ESPN.
Whoa.
Okay.
So let
that's
me
nice.
get out of the way. I'm just happy to be here. Happy to
Yo,
be a
GI,
part of
stick around and watch the fun tonight.
Dallas
all right?
Cowboys for
No.
life, GI.
You know, Gia,
Dallas
I feel
Cowboys for
like
life. I
need since you have graced the Knicks tonight, I feel like I need to get my lazy butt up in the morning and come on morning drive.
So this is my 3rd time on the night show, and
So
you've
here's
not
the
been on
interesting
the.
thing. I got my start on Knicks morning drive.
Whoa.
That was the birth of Hoodie Cat was on Knicks morning drive. That was back in
Did
like
not know
late
that.
November.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
No, because for it to be at night in the morning. But let me get out the way. I am got my headset in. I am so excited for tonight. Eric,
too.
good luck to you. Where the heck is Joe? I just want to say hello. And good luck to you guys tonight, man. This really sets the tone for the morning. So with you guys, if you guys flop at night, we don't stand a chance in the morning. So good luck to you and let the momentum flow.
We
But
love you,
what's
GI.
more important, 8:45-ish.
8:45 ish.
The Knicks in the morning drive. It happens. It goes down, and we're in the building. Freezy, I
GI,
love you
you're bringing the bagels.
every morning.
And cream cheese.
Now hold on. More important, blonde orange tea. That's what's most important.
Ooh.
God
For the
bless.
vocal cords.
Warms the soul.
Good luck to you all.
Love
Boss
you,
See you in
man.
the
man.
morning.
You're
All
the
right.
best.
Boss man. All right.
Commissioner, it's all yours.
All right. So as we discussed this angle here is it's weird. You see the difference, like when I sit here and then now I'm like halfway out of the screen. Raphael too. But when we go back to it, we good.
Everyone, do me a favor. Everyone other than Freezy, go on mute for a sec. And Freezy, take it for a moment or so.
Oh, hello. Oh, so the echo's gone.
Just keep talking for a second,
Okay.
and we'll bring each one in one by one, and we'll figure this one out. So we have beautiful audio.
Okay, so let me. What I'll do is start by the proposed rules to the proposed rule changes to the debate league format, right? So the rule number 1 in the or the proposed rule change to, or the first proposed rule change to the Lawrence Tiers debate format is opponents get to ask each other a question, right? And so as a commissioner, while I feel like the opponents may find like it's fair to themselves, I don't think it's fair to the process or to their opponent. Because what happens is, in this scenario where an opponent gets to ask a question, what they can do is scour the previous live streams and find the opponent's weakness and then ask him a question based on that. I don't know how fair that is. If y'all feel like that's fair, then we can do it. But the main thing I want to do is make sure that we have a legit champ. I don't want to turn this thing into a gimmick or some sideshow. I want people's talents and skills, ability to think in the moment, shine through and not be, a product of a loaded question, and then all we need is spinning teacups, elephant ears, and a tent and carnival music. I don't want it to be that. But I'm open to discuss it. Right. The second proposed rule change is at least 1 2-minute round, whether it be the first round, the second round, or the third round, because the debaters feel as if 60 seconds is too short or not adequate time in order to get their point across. I'm against 3 120-second rounds, but I would be all for 1 90-second round if we decide to go that way. We don't have to change the timing format. We can still go 3 60-second rounds, but these debates are long. They're tedious, right? And we have 4 scheduled tonight. So based on 4 debates scheduled tonight, we're going to be going till about 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. somewhere in that neighborhood. And what I don't want to do is add more time to, I don't want to extend this out and then it becomes 1980s baseball. I don't want it to be that. But that's my opinion, right? The one rule that I will institute that I hadn't put it on paper and I hadn't expressed it to anybody, but any debaters that debate against each other going forward will have to be within 4 ranking spots of each other. So, for instance, you can't come in as number 13 and challenge the champ. The most you can go up the board is to spot number 9, 13 versus 9. And when you're 9, the farthest you can go is up to 5. And so what happens, what that'll do is it makes sure that anybody in the Lawrence Tears Debate League that becomes the champ will have earned it. Right? All right. One other thing that we talked about is having all 3 rounds be centered around questions from the commissioner, right? That is going to be a tedious task also. That means the commissioner has to come up with 3 questions for every debate and a tiebreaker. And in a night where the commissioner has to come up with 3 questions per round with potential ties, you're talking about maybe the commissioner coming up with 16 questions to ask, right? And while it doesn't sound like a lot to y'all, it's definitely a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? So what I would prefer to do is have 1 round where the commissioner asks a question, and that's it, right? Anybody else have any proposed rule change? Oh, Stephen Fox had a proposed rule change.
You want me to say it?
Yeah, the way we count votes.
Exactly. So we're gonna have Freeze is gonna say start the vote, and then
Wait, but before we
okay.
do that though, because what we want to do is say what it is and let everybody hear it before we all agree to it.
Okay.
Right? Because while it makes a lot of sense, it is gonna. Well, I'll let you go ahead and do.
Just versus the past, first of all, the chat, we listened to you. We've worked a whole lot behind the scenes this week trying to get a voting or a polling app. It's just very difficult working with YouTube and some of the complexity. We contacted some people. So, but what, we heard you loud and clear that you felt that just counting the first 10 didn't represent really the vote of the people. So Freezy's going to say start the vote and then send out a thing in the chat that says vote, and that's when you're going to start. And then he's going to put out a thing that says stop the vote. And then what we're going to do is we're going to count everything in between there. And that's how we're going to determine that. And we'll do the same thing as we did last time. Freezy will break up a couple of people who will be following one person, so one person checks the other for the numbers, and the same thing for the opponent. And then we think that'll be a lot fairer until we're able to obtain some technology.
Right. And so with this new with this new method, so you understand that there's going to be a time limit, because I'm not gonna wait 5 minutes for y'all to decide on whether y'all gonna cast your vote.
Yeah, really.
Because that'll be like 15 minutes.
We'll be talking at the morning drive.
yeah. And so we'll have to determine a time limit, right? And you also have to abide by the voting, the way we do the voting. So when I enter vote, right, You have to jump in immediately and cast your votes. And what we ask you to do is not spam from one opponent or another, right? And because that's what happens when you give a time frame and give people the opportunity to vote. And then at the cutoff, when you see end voting, we just ask you to stop right there, because that'll be our line of demarcation, right?
And one other thing, last time I had to kick a couple of you out. Please, these people are putting in a lot of effort to go. They're going into the cage, man, against each other. Don't vote several times. Don't make it hard. We're trying to make this as quick as possible. But if you're voting, if we have to look and make sure that you're not voting twice, 3 times, 4 times, come on, don't troll that way. Let's have a great night, and but don't let us. If you do that, we're gonna kick you out like I did last time. So if you want to get kicked out, do it.
Right. So what's the time frame like? So what are we talking about?
What do you think? What are you comfortable with, Freeze? 30 seconds? You're comfortable?
Well, I was asking the participants like what they think would be
cool,
fair.
Beautiful.
And go ahead.
I just wanted to say one thing. If you didn't want to, because I know you're still going to have like the panel of judges, can the panel ask questions? Can they, I guess communicate questions instead of it just coming straight from you?
It depends on if the panelist is in the Lawrence Sears Debate League, because you don't want to have somebody
like if Foxy was like, okay, I have a question, and he's the one of the judges.
I'm deferring to the commissioner. This is the commissioner, man.
Right, and so the thing is, what we don't want to do, Kev, is say, for instance, Foxy is counting votes, monitoring the chat for spam, and then to ask him to offer questions also. That's a lot, because remember, this is fast. All of this is happening quick in real time.
Yeah.
So the participants only get 30 seconds to speak, but after that, they're off. They don't have anything else to do. But the commissioner is monitoring the votes, making sure everything is legal, being responsible for the time, making sure the voting time frame is accurate. So it's a lot of stuff. So what we don't want to do is add more stuff to a process that's already full of processes. You know what I'm saying?
And Freezy did his homework. He has his questions, so he's prepared. So don't put somebody who's not prepared in a position to ask a question.
Yeah. I mean, because legit, what if I ask? So the panelists ask a question, they'll say something like, "What do you think about Kevin Knox's dunk tonight?" You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, we have pandemonium, and then it turns into the Knox at Night podcast in the middle of the Lawrence Tears Debate Challenge.
Just a suggestion.
No, I get it.
I like the 1 minute.
Okay.
I think it's fair. It's not too much time where you kind of drag out, and you like to give everybody their time, you know what I'm saying? So, if somebody has something that's a minute and a half and they're just not saying anything after that, and there's not much substance, then we're just kind of waiting. I think the 1 minute's fair for everybody. It's compacted. It's concise. You get to say what you need to say, get to the point, and then it allows you to not have to filibuster anything in. You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of junk. Right. You kind of just get to the point, say what you got to say, and
okay, I got you. And so what I want to do, also is, if you're in the Lawrence Sears Debate League, we need to get legit contact information from you, so that we can email the rules to you, so that you can study those, and that you can get an understanding away from the debate stage, and also that we can contact you so you'll know when your next scheduled bout is. Like right now, we have 8 guys that are supposed to be here, and we have 3.
I know.
So Foxy,
some people are just not built for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just, some people ain't built for it.
Frady cats. So, so Foxy, do we have a Lawrence Tears email that we can give to everybody?
Yes, absolutely. I'll put it in the chat right now.
Okay.
Okay, it's out there, folks.
There we go.
So anybody wants to?
So everybody in the Lawrence Shares debate league, send your contact information to the email address that's listed in the chat right now. That way we can. Man, this echo is something. You hear it?
Terrible. Everyone, again, do me a favor. Everyone other than Freezy, go on mute. Everyone on mute. I don't see
All
Kevin.
right.
All right, Kevin, you want to talk to Freezy for a second?
I mean, my headphones are on mute, so that's not me.
But there's no echo. There's
No, I
echo
just
from you,
wanted
Hoodie
one
Cat.
by one. So if you just instead of doing a test by testing, just ask him how his day was. Just give him like a minute so we can iron this out, because sometimes just going testing doesn't do it.
Right.
Yeah. So good game tonight. Get a win against another team that we should beat, which is the mark of a good team, beating teams that you should beat, and it's on just another step to us getting better. And
that's more than you need. It's not you. Okay. Eric, you go on mute. Kev, Eric, talk to Freezy for a minute.
Freeze, my man. Appreciate you, brother. How's your day?
Hey man, we good.
Good?
Yeah, that echo. So I hear echo in the background.
Eric, Kevin still hasn't muted himself though, so it still might be Kev. But you're not muted on here. Like we can still.
Kev, you want to mute so we see you're muted? Hit the screen.
All right. So I muted Kev. So Kev is on me. So I muted Kev. Kev is muted now. I still hear the echo.
You still hear an echo?
Yes, I still hear the echo.
I don't hear an echo.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Oh, it's there. Can y'all hear the echo right now?
Absolutely. Do me a favor, Eric. Again, just talk for a second.
Hello. How are you? Good to see you.
So I don't hear an echo when you speak, but I hear an echo when I speak, which is weird. I guess we'll do something to figure it out.
Okay. Freezy, we may have found where the echo's coming from.
Right.
Uncle Echo.
Uncle Echo.
All right.
So, but we'll go on with it. Hey, Rob, just to make sure, Rob, you want to just say a couple of words about the game tonight to Freeze?
Oh, yes. Houston went to the basket the whole time, 32 times. In the last 16 games, now people been getting to the basket 8 times. Something to look out for.
Okay. And go on mute for me, please. And Ralph, hope all is well. And what were your thoughts tonight about the second team?
The bench, you mean, or the Knicks? You said the second team.
The Knicks second team bench.
Oh, the bench. Good. They're good, man. They're good crew, man. I'm excited, man. I'm very happy with what's going on with the trade for a veteran point guard, Derrick Rose.
That's good. Okay, and last but not least, Zach, go on mute. Thank you, and Zach, the same thing. Your thoughts about the second team tonight?
Second team, it just shows why Derrick Rose can't start right now because of how much better the second unit looks with him.
Okay.
His way he gets Obi involved, the way he gets Taj involved, like it's 2011, the way he gets Nerlens Noel in the first 2 games. You know, everybody looked better with Rose on the floor, and it's amazing what it looks like when we have a good point guard.
Commissioner, I'm afraid to tell you, I think it may be you. Uncle Echo.
No, it's not. It's not me. All right, so it's not me.
Well, let's continue because I don't hear it now. And Hail Mary, full of grace.
Right. Yeah. I'm not the one echoing. I think it's Eric G. So when we unmute Eric G, I hear myself. Hear the echo. See, watch this. When I unmute Eric G, I hear the echo. But when Eric
and do it again.
No,
I didn't hear it when you muted Eric. I didn't hear it.
So I just muted Eric G, right? And I don't hear the echo.
It actually helps if you leave Eric and then come right back. I had an echo
Yeah.
problem on this show a few times, and I just left and came right back.
Yeah.
You're right, Freezy was Eric.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, my setup hadn't changed, and Hoodie Kev's setup hadn't changed either.
No, it's the Gremlins at StreamYard again.
Yeah. It's nothing you can do about that except,
we'll get over it. We got a big night ahead, and let's get going.
Yeah, man. So what we want to do is get this first match started. So since we have two participants, since we have Zach's coach's desk and Raphael, aka Believer of God of Moses and Elijah, sitting right here, why not get this thing started? Are y'all ready?
Sure.
All right. So the first thing we need to do is establish the rules.
Okay.
Right. First thing we need to do is establish the rules. Right. So if we're going by the rules that we proposed, so the opponents get to ask a question. Right?
Oh.
The opponents get to ask a question. So are y'all prepared to ask a question?
No.
I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out. Yeah.
Wait a minute. So what?
No, I'm saying like I can think of a question. I'm good.
I gotta think about it, man. I don't know if I got a question for Zach.
Boxers or briefs?
Yeah, paper or plastic?
I love my Freezy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask this one question: is this like a format that's going forward? And I don't want to, because I know it's not my debate night. I just know, like deep inside, like whenever it is my debate, I'm just gonna be bombarded with Knox questions because that's what people's strategy is going to be. And I just
the last thing I heard was
to have to deal with that over and over and over and over and over again.
The last I heard was the opponents weren't asking the questions, that it was Freezy, but I mean, I haven't been on very often.
Yeah. So the last thing I said was my preference would be not to do that. And y'all didn't say what y'all want to do either way. And so last week I said, listen, what we'll do is do this week. We can do a test run to see what works and what doesn't, but we're not going to do it when the championship is on the line.
Well, the whole ask each other a question was Chuck B's idea.
Right.
And I was never really for that. Like I said, with me, I'm just going to be asked a bunch of Knox questions.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, we did have an entire week. We had an entire week, man. I posed these things last week and I asked everybody involved what they wanted to do. And nobody said anything either way. So I'm at a point, man. I think what we may need to do is postpone this thing till next week. Iron out all the wrinkles. Email the rules to everybody, and then next week we should do it. But I don't want to do it
and do the same rules as we've been doing to go ahead and just get this out of the way because you built up the anticipation.
Yes, I'm.
You should just go ahead and do it now and just go with the rules.
Because last week the champions were ready to go. There was no, I don't know. There was no him and Han. The champs was ready to get at each other.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? This
we
week,
need some debates today.
Yeah, last week the champs were ready to go. The challengers, the folks new to the league, man, I'm not for sure, what's going on. So let me do this real quick. So Legion Knicks podcast, thanks for the super chat. Freezy, stop trolling with Suggs. Kaminga is king. Maybe Moody is the realistic pick. Sure.
I'm trying to figure out where that even came from, but
sure. So Stephen Fox, which direction you think we should go in?
I think since we have Zach here and we have Ralph here, let's use the old rules.
All right.
And go with it that way. And if anybody shows up on the other matches, we'll go for it.
Right.
The old rules are first round and third round freestyle. Second round's question, correct?
Right. First round is freestyle.
Yep.
Second round is question.
Just making
third
sure.
Round, third round is the championship round. Third round is the championship round. And in the case where freestyle, question, championship round. All rounds are 30 seconds. 3 1-minute rounds, right? The voting, what we'll do is we'll try the new voting system tonight because that doesn't impact anybody. But what we'll do is we'll line these two opponents up and get it on.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Let me do this real quick. All right. Competitors, are you ready? Debaters, are you ready to get the first win or loss on your record? Now, you know, going forward, wins and losses count on your record. What y'all did in December and January, it doesn't count because the league wasn't officially formed. You were just going up against each other. Right now, we actually have a league. Let me bring in my guy. I'm sorry. Let me bring in my guy real quick. I'm sorry about that. Oh, look who's in the building. Look who. Hey, don't come in here intimidating these debaters, bro.
Yeah, Keys is the best.
Now you guys were talking about rule changes. So I just wanted to make sure I was informed for next week because you got me going against Kevin next week just to make sure.
Hoodie Kev. Oh, now that you met. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hoodie Kev. Where's Hoodie Kev? Hoodie Kev, where you at?
Right here.
Oh, there he is. Let me do that.
Yeah.
All right. Let me do this real quick. All right. So since you mentioned it, next weekend, the Lawrence Cheers Debate Championship is on the line between the reigning Lawrence Tears Debate Champ, Hoodie Kev, and the former Lawrence Tears Debate Champ, Sports Vibes TV, in a rematch for the ages. We all remember how Sports Vibes TV won the championship in the first place. He dusted up Hoodie Kev several times. Hoodie Kev couldn't come through, and Sports Vibes TV was crowned the Lawrence Tears Debate Champion. But at the second opportunity, with the bet on the line, Hoodie Kev came through with a masterful performance. He changed up his style and came at Sports Vibes TV at a different angle and won over the crowd. The crowd was cheering his name. Hoodie Kev, Hoodie Kev, Hoodie Kev, Hoodie Kev. Right? So now Hoodie Kev is the Lawrence Tears Debate Champ. Undisputed, untainted, undaunted, untested. Right? And next week, he puts that belt on the line again against Sports Vibes TV. So, Hoodie Kev, how do you feel about the challenge?
You know, even though we only got to see Foreman and Ali fight once, the people wanted it more than one time. You know, the people wanted to see more rumbles in the jungle. You know, they were teased with a great epic performance of two heavyweight fighters, and just left us tantalizing for 50 years. And so it is my duty to pick up the mantle of where those two great heavyweights were in the Lawrence Tears Debate League and give you the Rumble in the Knicks jungle.
Wow.
Part 3.
Ooh, that's fire.
Wow. In Sports Vibes TV, I'm just here to tell you, bro, at any time, you could go off the screen if you're intimidated by the words that Hoodie Kev just said. If that's intimidating to you, then I wouldn't blame you if you just clicked off, just to regroup. But I think I know you. I think I know who you are. I think you heard that rhetoric and it doesn't bother you. I think you know that you are the legit Lawrence Tears Debate Champ, and I think you want to get that belt back. That's my opinion. In separate conversations, I think that's what I heard. So how do you feel about getting another shot against Hoodie Kev?
Yeah, Kev the champ for now. I'll let him bloviate over and over about rumbles and whatever the case may be. But I'm going to pull up next Saturday, and I'm going to go home later on that night with the champ title over my shoulder. So he can enjoy it. He can enjoy it while he has it now. And I'll let him rock out because he earned it fair and square. He won the chat over, so he can enjoy it for the next week or so. and then I'll hold it down.
Wow. Did you
Yeah, I
just
remember.
say that you're gonna take the championship home next Saturday? I just want to make sure I hit this correctly.
Freezy, would you want me to pull up for the debate if I didn't expect to take it home? Let's be serious.
Nah,
To be honest with you, champ. I think you one of the best in the field. I think you one of the best in the league.
Smooth.
Right. So you know what? I saw you went around and you only spoke for 39 seconds out of the 60, and you still won the round. Right. If that doesn't impress the chat or impress the league, then they just can't be impressed. They don't have a pulse. Right. Hoodie Cab, this dude can win around and for speaking with 2/3 of the allotted time and still win the round. Impressively.
Was that against Kev?
If I may say something.
That was against Hoodie Cab.
If I
Float
may
like
say
a
something.
butterfly, sting like a bee.
Do y'all remember when Foreman was like, why don't they love me too? That's who Sports 5 is right now. George Foreman flew halfway around the world knowing he was about to get stung by that bee.
So you're saying
but he still got on that plane, didn't he?
So you're saying they're like, Hoodie, Boomaye, Hoodie, Boomaye, Hoodie, Boomaye, Hoodie, Boomaye. That's what you're saying.
It got a ring to it, don't it? That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh man. I don't know. Hey, listen. Hey, champ, I appreciate these few seconds. What I'm gonna ask y'all to do is hang out backstage for a few moments while these up and comers dream at getting a shot at y'all. Okay? Just for a few moments.
I'm over here scouting.
Ha 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 ha. All right. All right. Are you ready? Zach's coach's desk. Coach Zach, are you ready to beat Raphael so that you can start your ascent towards the Lawrence Tears Debate Championship?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Raphael, aka believer of God and God of Moses and Elijah, are you ready to defeat the overconfident Coach Zach to start your ascent to the Lawrence Tears Debate Championship?
Yes.
Overconfident, I wouldn't say that.
All right. So Foxy, what do we need to get started?
We just need you to.
We need a timer.
Yep.
Right. And we need 3 judges. All right.
How about Rob?
Oh, look who's here. Oh, look who's in the building. Jonathan JD. JD showed up from out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. JD. So listen, let me say this real quick. So JD, you're supposed to go up against Devon, right? But Devon is not here. So I'm making a commissioner's call and changing to the bout to Jonathan JD versus Eric G. Since Joe Madden is not here and we have 4 competitors, why not have them line up 2 by 2 to get it on? JD, you want to get it on? Or are you scared? You got the blue light, right?
Yeah, reminds me of the 69 bad acid trip.
Yeah. Let's get it on.
Hey, your audio is low, JD.
How you been, JD?
Here's the thing, Zach.
Oh.
Do you guys hear me?
It's still a little off.
Yeah.
Still a little off. All right, let me just work on this.
Okay, cool.
That actually sounded a little better that time. Wasn't it?
Yeah, we want everyone to hear your words.
All right, so debate number 1, bout number 1 is Coach Zach and Raphael, and debate number 2. Eric G, are you willing to take on JD?
Yes.
So are you? Hey, you say that as if you'll take on anybody.
I will take on anybody. Anybody.
Eric, E to G. You just said that with the confidence, like you would legit take on any comers.
I would take on anybody that's in front of me, and there's no disrespect to them. I have a ton of respect for everybody on this panel, on the panel right now, and the panel on other days when I'm not on the panel. Everybody in debate league, I respect, but I'm ready for whoever, man. I ain't scared of nothing but Jesus.
Wow, JD.
Oh,
wow,
Amen.
JD.
No,
Amen to that.
you guys hear me better now?
beautiful. Thank you,
Yeah,
JD.
better.
Appreciate
you,
it.
you are good.
No,
Nah,
So-
JD, it's the first time I'm on with you, man. So I see you in the chat, man. A lot of respect.
Yeah,
A lot of respect and love.
Same thing to you. I've been watching you since you've been on. I watch every day, even when I'm not on. So
Likewise.
you have some good takes.
I appreciate you,
A
brother.
lot of respect.
Likewise, man.
A lot of respect.
Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, my bad, Raphael. My bad, Raphael. Let me do this real quick though. I'm gonna ask you and Zach to go backstage and get ready mentally while I ask these two to stop pitter-patting, like you know what I'm saying, to stop this hugging it out situation that they're doing, right? Because the chat and the fans don't care to see competitors hugging it out before they debate, right? JD, you said in the chat 2 weeks ago that you would beat anybody, and you were trying to get home, racing home across town to get it on.
Running red
Right?
lights.
Running red lights in the rain to get it on, right? And now you have your opponent in front of you, right? So what do you have to tell the crowd about who you are as a debater and what you're gonna do to E the G?
Well, I guess we'll find out how I'm going to do as a debater, just because the format that you guys have is very, very tough. The chat is very, very tough. So we'll see. And in regards to Eric G, listen, man, this was a curveball. I came in here ready for Devon. Devon's pretty talented. Everyone's here is talented. I don't do too much of the trash talk. I just get it going and let that dude, do the talking.
Wow. So JD, you're saying you don't talk, you swap leather. That's what you came here to do. You came here to swap leather. You didn't come here to talk. Okay. Eric, listen. We've been on with you for like 2 weeks, and we know you the one. We know that you're super sharp. And in this debate, we kind of feel like you may be the favorite, and JD is the underdog, right? Possibly. I'm not saying a huge favorite, but you know what? JD has been an underdog his whole life. He's overcome stuff his whole life. That don't bother him. So why should he be afraid of E to G, who's the favorite in this bout?
Listen, the favorites and the underdogs, I don't do none of that. I give everybody their due diligence. I respect everybody's game, everybody's knowledge. I'm going to go into this wanting to win and expecting to win, but that has nothing to do with Jonathan JD.
Okay. All
There's
right.
all respect. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I'm on with him. Do I want to beat the brakes off of him? Absolutely. But it's only in debate, and there's no trash talk. It's nothing like that. It's just strictly business. And after that is all you shake your hand and you keep it moving after.
Hey, so winning in a respectable way and beating the brakes off somebody are two totally different things.
Well, I want to beat the brakes off of everybody I debate.
So what I get from that is JD is indeed the underdog in your opinion. JD, how do you feel about a grown man saying he wants to beat the brakes off you in a debate? How do you feel about that?
That's nothing.
Let him talk.
Listen.
You can't talk for JD. JD is skilled. He can talk for himself. See what I mean, JD, about you being an underdog? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're about to find out. Yeah. I mean, I definitely, even with Devon, and based on, you guys do the rankings. You guys, make your assessments and your pregame analysis and all that stuff. So I just felt like regardless who it was, whether it's Eric or Joe Madden or whoever, I came in with the mentality that I am the underdog. So let's see what happens.
Hey, Freeze, you know what they say. Always watch out for those quiet ones.
The quiet ones, indeed.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was actually pretty excited to see Eric versus Joe Madden, because they did have a lot of trash talk, and a lot of this debate stuff is built on grudge matches. So,
well, I mean,
but it is what it is.
You can't fight somebody that's not here. You know. And Joe Madden, if you're watching, I'm just
I hope
saying.
Joe Madden is not watching and didn't show up.
I'm just saying. All right, guys. I'm all right, guys.
You feel me?
I'm gonna let y'all get prepared for y'all showdown in a few minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna get this next debate, get this bout started, and then hopefully y'all can watch and see the other guys on this Lawrence Tears Debate League ranking go at it.
For sure.
All right.
So Freezy for the judges, it's myself. Who else is going to be counting the votes?
Let's get Rob the Nick. I'm sorry. Did Rob the Nick disappear? No, there he is. Hey, Rob the Nick, can you hear us? Rob the Nick, can you hear us? I guess he disappeared.
Freezy, we could always judge for their bout, and they could judge for ours.
No, I don't want to do that. No, because y'all are in the rankings by each other.
No, I meant like just count votes. Yeah.
No, and listen, and I'm not saying that y'all are not full of integrity. That's not what I'm saying. But so if people take that the wrong way, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
no conflict of interest.
Right. Right.
You're all good. I was just offering to help. That's all.
Yeah. No. You super good. You super good. So so you know what? It may just be me and you, Foxy. You get one guy and not count for the other guy.
Beautiful.
All right.
And we have the chat also keeping us honest.
Right. All right. So I'm gonna mute you guys real quick, and I'm gonna just go over the rules as a refresher, and then from there, what we'll do is start the bout. So, I'm looking at the rankings right now. Raphael, you are ranked higher because you've been busier. So who do you want to go first? Do you want to go first, or do you want Coach Zach to go first?
Let Coach Zach go first.
All right. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So you know how the rules are, right? Rule number 1 is the debate will be 3 1-minute rounds. 3 1-minute rounds. When I ask you to stop talking, please stop talking. There's no sign of disrespect. The only thing I'm trying to get you to do is not disqualify yourself, right? Don't want you to disqualify yourself, give away a round because you only get 3 of them, right? And all of them are valuable, right? Each round is 60 seconds. 60 seconds, right? Coach Zach will go first in round 1, which is a freestyle round where you get to talk about any Knicks topic you want, right? Your freestyle round is any Knicks topic that you want, and the chat will decide between the two of you whose point they liked the most. Round 2, I'm going to ask you a question, and the chat will vote on who expounded on and delivered answers to that question the best. Round 3 is a championship round where you can combine all the things you've heard from your opponent, all the things you feel like you didn't have the opportunity to say, and recap your argument for why you should win this debate challenge. The voting will be as such, right? We're going to give everybody in the chat 60 seconds to cast their vote. I'm going to type the word vote in at 0 and monitor the clock to the 60-second mark, in which I will type vote in the chat again. And vote in the chat. So we're only counting votes from the word vote to end vote. There's a 60-second window. Everybody understand? Raphael, do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
All right. Coach Zach, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right. So it is time to get it on. Finally, time to get it on.
They're like gunshots.
All
Hey,
right.
I got a budget here.
All right.
We got a salary
All right.
cap on sound.
Right. And so, Coach Zach, remember, this is the freestyle round where you get to introduce yourself and talk about any Knicks topic that you want. You get 60 seconds. God of Moses and Elijah, I'm going to mute you just because the other person is going to be talking. Right? So we're going to give Zach 60 seconds of complete silence to go ahead and start his freestyle round. Coach Zach, we're going to ask you to start on 0, and it starts in 3, 2, 1, 0.
I want to talk about how Derrick Rose's addition helps the young guys and helps Tom Thibodeau's rotation. So we talked a lot about Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett getting too many minutes and it tiring them out. And in the last 2 games, which is a back-to-back, both blowouts, we played our best 2 games back-to-back of the season, in my opinion. Randle had 32 minutes, then 33 minutes tonight. R.J. had 26 and 22 for 2 games. Obi had 16 and 15. Quick had 22 minutes and then 21 minutes. Rose had 20 and then 23. The reason I say this is because Rose makes this second unit look so much better and unlocks guys that we had questions about, like Obi Toppin, and helps Emmanuel quickly learn behind a guy that was once an MVP, helps him get better so that when these guys step up, then Tibbs can see that in a game and play them more minutes, constituting Randle and RJ to be able to take less minutes and take a breather and get some rest.
Time. All right, Raphael. Coach Zach, I'm going to mute you just so that we can have complete silence, okay? All right. 3, 2. So, Raphael, at 0, okay? 3, 2, 1, 0.
Derrick Rose was a great trade. I've been wanting a veteran point guard, and he's phenomenal with Obi. I expect big things from Obi as well. And until Alfred Payton gets traded, I do think that he should come off the bench and help out Emmanuel quickly, who's playing very great basketball. Obi's game is starting to develop, and a second unit is starting to score a lot. I expect a lot of great offense with Derrick Rose.
30
and
seconds.
I love what Derrick Rose is doing. I'm glad we got a veteran point guard of Derrick Rose, and he should continue to come off the bench until we trade Alfred Payton. And right now, he's the best thing going for this team, who's going to lack offense because of Mitch. We're going to need more offense from him. And hopefully we can still pick it up with the defense. And
10 seconds.
That's it. We're in good. The Knicks are in good shape. And
Time. All right. So, Foxy, I'm going to move them off the screen.
Beautiful.
Right? Virtual chat. Right? We're going to give you 60 seconds from the time that we say vote to vote for who you think won this round. Right?
Freezy,
We're gonna.
who you gonna count?
I'll count Zach.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, so look, so you have people voting already. See that?
No, come on, folks. How many times do we have to say it? Once we say vote, then you vote, and then when we say but only one vote, please.
Right. Be fair to the person that you want to vote for. Right? Be fair to the person that you want to vote for. Right? So we're gonna type in vote at 3, 2, 1. Wait a minute. Let me get the timer right. The timer, I had a timing malfunction. Hold on. All right. 3, 2, 1, vote. $50 seconds left. $40 seconds left. $30 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. So I typed stop instead of end vote, but it's the same. I guess it's the same.
That's
thing.
cool. That's fine.
All right. Okay, hold on.
I had 9.
Okay. So I have 1 for Zach, 2 for Zach, 3 for Zach, 4 for Zach, 5 for Zach, 6 for Zach, 7 for Zach, 8 for Zach, 9 for Zach, 10 for Zach, 11 for Zach.
Zach won.
Okay, Zach. Okay. All right. All right, the winner of round 1 is Coach Zach. Coach Zach wins round 1. All right. All right. So round 2, let me pull up this list of questions that I have up here. So for round 2, you guys understand that I have to ask you a question, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask the question 3 times, and I know that seems obsessive, but I want to make sure that you understand the question, right? I'm going to ask it 3 times just to make sure that you hear it clearly and understand the question, right? So, Coach Zach, you went first last time?
Yes, sir.
So Raphael, a.k.a. the believer of God of Moses and Elijah, will go first, right? This time. So I'm going to ask you the question 3 times, but I'm not going to repeat the question after the opponent goes, right? All right, so here is the question. How does the injury to Mitchell Robinson affect the Knicks' playoff chances? How does the injury to Mitchell Robinson affect the Knicks' playoff chances? All right. All right, one more time. How does the injury to Mitchell Robinson affect the Knicks' playoff chances? Right. All right. So getting the timer ready. Raphael, you go first.
Mm-hmm.
At 0, 3, 2, 1, 0.
At first, I was really concerned with the Knicks' playoff chances, but after this game, I'm starting to grow confidence, and it has a lot to do with Derrick Rose and that the Knicks were able to score 120 points. I know that the scoring could be misleading, but there's something that's clicking with the starters and the bench and Tom Thibodeau that has me thinking it's quite possible that the Knicks can pick it up on offense and if,
30 seconds.
With Nerlens Noel starting and possibly Julius Randle being a backup center, and Obi Toppin coming off the bench playing power forward, and if there's going to be that the Knicks are going to fight really hard with this team. There's so much grit in this team, and even Derrick Rose is talking about it. Tom Thibodeau's talking about it. This team is not going to quit. And playoff chances, does it decrease because of Mitch? Possibly, but I expect a lot of fight from Obi, and I expect for him to
time. All right. So I am going to mute you, Raphael, and Coach Zach. You need to unmute yourself.
Good.
All right. Yep. At 0, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Obviously, losing Mitchell Robinson, your starting center, is going to hurt your playoff chances, but I still think we have a chance. And there's a couple of factors as to why I think this way. Nerlens Noel is playing 11 less minutes and averaging more blocks per game. He's at 2 flat, and Mitchell Robinson is at 1.5 blocks a game. Taj Gibson coming in off the bench in limited minutes, playing with a guy like Derrick Rose who knows his game, who knows how to set him up, put him in certain spots. He can still be sort of effective, not what he
30
once
seconds.
was. But, I mean, and it also helps us. He has a bigger base and a bigger body. He can bang down low against bigger centers. So we have a little bit of a change of pace instead of two guys that do sort of the same thing. Mitch does it at a higher level, but also, like Ralph had said, the addition with Derrick Rose, we're going to look a lot better. The spacing of the floor is going to be a lot
10
better.
seconds.
We're going to look better on offense. Just hopefully we have enough on offense to counteract our defensive loss, and we'll make the playoffs.
Time. All right, Foxy.
Ready, my friend? I got Ralph again.
Yep. And so we're gonna give the virtual chat 60 seconds to vote. All right, hold on, y'all.
Time, please.
And don't vote before we cast vote. You want to be fair. You want to be fair to those that are receiving votes. You want to make sure they get their just due, right? All right. 3, 2, 1, go. $50 seconds. $40 seconds. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay. All right. So I'm going to count Zach. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have Zach at 13.
19 for Ralph.
Okay. All right. So we have a winner of round 2. The winner is Raphael, aka the believer of God of Moses and Elijah, 1913. All right. All right. So guys, to settle the score, somebody is gonna take an L depending on this round. Okay? Somebody's gonna take an L basically depending on this round. This is the championship round. This is the reason why we call it the championship round. Because if you win this round, you win the debate. And you get to walk around for a week or two knowing that your record is untarnished, untainted, unblemished. Right?
I believe Freezy froze.
Right. All right. So Raphael deferred in the first round. That means Coach Zach, you go again first in the third round. Remember, this is the championship round where you recap, talk about the things you heard, and talk to the chat about why you feel like you won this debate, right? All right. Coach Zach, you get 60 seconds at 0. 3, 2, 1, 0.
So I feel like just the difference of Rose has never been a guy like he's going to average like 10 assists a game or anything like that, but just his basketball IQ and the way he positions himself and positions the other players on the court, sets everybody up for success. We are 29th in the league in assists with 21.1 assists a game. In the last 2 games, we had 22 assists and 21 assists. So the playmaking really hasn't jumped out about, like, we haven't had a lot more assists. But you've noticed Julius Randle's assists went down because he doesn't have to have the ball in his hands all the time. Derrick Rose has really helped take the pressure off of Julius Randle, take some pressure off of RJ Barrett, and give guys like Obi and Quickly opportunity to make the next step. We look so much better. And we, as New York fans, have been starving for a point guard that's at least capable for a long time. And we finally have a guy who has the IQ of an MVP, and he has that playoff experience, and he has ability to help everybody buy into Tibbs' system and show it works. And I feel like he's going to be a huge contribution to the Knicks.
Time. All right. Raphael, it's on you. Right?
Okay.
It's on you now. All right. At 0. 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right. The reason I think I won this debate is because I believe that it's because of Tom Thibodeau, who is pushing the team, creating a culture. The character of this team is surprising me every day. It's injuries. And look, right now we're dealing with a big situation with Mitchell Robinson, who is out for the season, and this team is hungry to take his minutes and get wins. This team is not. They're fighting and they're not quitting. That's one thing about this team. There is no quit in this team, and the biggest reason I think I won this debate is because I'm emphasizing Tim and the culture of this team. It's next man up. It's not really one person. I mean, one person does make a big difference, but it's really the culture of next man up, and everybody's out there to take those minutes and dominate the game. Nobody's out there trying to
Time. All right.
This is the championship round, Commissioner.
Yeah.
This is going to determine who wins this fight.
This is it. This is for a win on your record or a loss on your record.
And please, again, I had to do a double count because people were putting in more than one vote. Please, everyone, just one vote. Be cool.
All right. So I'm going to type vote in the chat at 3, 2, 1, go. $50 seconds. 40 seconds. 30 seconds. 40 seconds. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right. So I have, okay, 1 for Zach, 2 for Zach, 3 for Zach, 4 for Zach, 5 for Zach, 6 for Zach, 7 for Zach, 8 for Zach, 9 for Zach, 10 for Zach, 11 for Zach, 12, 13 for Zach, okay, how many you have for Raphael?
20.
All right, so we have our winner. And the winner of this debate is Raphael, a.k.a. Believer of God of Moses and Elijah.
Salute,
Zach.
All right.
So he won 20-13 in the final round. Okay, all right. So it's official. So let me go. Let me update the records right now. Update the record right now. So on 2/14/21, Raphael, believer of God of Moses and Elijah, defeated Coach Zach. And Coach Zach was defeated by Raphael.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And we have our first casualty. Brooklyn Belly, you're out of here. How many times do we have to say not vote more than one? Goodbye, you're gone. You ain't voting no more.
All right. So Coach Zach, how do you feel about the first official debate? How'd you like it?
Yeah, it was all right. Good job, Ralph.
Hey, good job, Zach.
Okay. So Raphael, how do you feel about having a W on your record?
Good. I mean, it's. I mean, this is new to me, so the whole experience is very it's still new, and it's great.
So do you like competition or what? Are you competitive?
I do like the competition, but I respect.
Do you like the pressure? Did you like the pressure?
I respect the competition. I really respected the this more. I just this like I'm learning more about it because I don't really.
Did you like the pressure?
Yes.
All right. Now you're 1-0, and guess what? People behind you in the rankings are going to be targeting your spot. So it's up to you to hold that spot and ascend, or lose to those guys behind you. You're one step closer to being the Lawrence Tears debate champ. You're one step closer to being the Lawrence Tears debate champ. And Coach Zach, a loss means nothing. One loss means nothing. It just means he beat you this one time, but that's it.
Tomorrow's another day.
Yep. It's true. So I'm gonna ask y'all to slide backstage for a moment, and I'm gonna bring in Eric G and Jonathan JD, and I'm also gonna bring in Tony Crow. I saw you in the chat. I just didn't want to put the link in the chat in between the voting.
Exactly. I said that to him. I told him that we'd hook him up later.
Okay. All right. Hey, so there's the link to the chat right there. So Jonathan JD, Eric the G, E the G, y'all got to see how this thing works firsthand. How do you feel? Jonathan JD. Oh, let me switch screens. I'm sorry. I gotta put JD back in the underdog spot.
You can leave him there.
And E the G and his favorite in the favorite spot, right? All right. So you saw how this thing went. You saw the nerves were abound. You saw those two dudes were nervous, right? Tony Crow was good. Can you hear me, champ?
What's going on, guys?
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Fatal 4-Way champ, Lawrence Tears, Fatal 4-Way champ, Tony Crow. What's good?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Hey,
you got the sound effects going.
Sound effects.
I hear you.
Nothing but the best for you.
I appreciate it. Salute. Your blackest time.
Yeah, man. So how did you like the first debate?
Oh, that was tight, man. It was a close one.
Yeah, they were nervous, man. Could you feel the nerves between them two?
Oh yeah.
Yo,
shaky voice.
Yeah.
Freezy.
Yo,
we got some special news. Josh is in the chat.
Oh!
That's tough.
Oh!
Josh, no, you didn't miss your spot, my man. Get ready. You better start warming up.
Just when Tony Crow felt like he had a night off.
And I heard you got a crow before you walk.
Can you give me 1 second? Can I give you 1 second?
Hey,
I just want to get another drink.
Hey, are you ready to throw up? Are you that nervous?
Who you talking to?
Eric.
No, I'm empty. Look.
Okay. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm ready, baby.
Liquid courage.
All right. So what I want to do, man, I gotta take a brief intermission to go use the restroom. Been drinking some water. But what I want to do though is ask Tony Crow this. How do you feel about dusting up Uncle Fulio? Is that gonna make you feel good, dusting up Uncle Fulio? You know he's new to this.
Hey, if it happens, I'll be proud. But that's a formidable opponent, man. I gotta give him respect.
Oh,
even though he hasn't battled yet, right?
Right. No, but you know what? He can't get in because we have too many people in the chat. So I'm gonna boot somebody. Hey, Rob the Nick. I'm gonna boot you from the chat, but I'm not banning you, right? I just want because I hadn't heard from you, so I'm just gonna boot you in order for Uncle Fulio to get in. Okay.
Yo, real talk. I just gotta holler at the chat, man. The chat is the greatest, bro. It's the greatest part of this. I love the panel, but the chat, they make this thing go, man. Y'all the best. All the love to the chat. If it wasn't for you guys, man, we wouldn't be able to push in this content the way we do and enjoy it so much. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And stay tuned. We're gonna keep doing a lot more fun stuff here.
My man,
JD,
JD,
you gotta get equal time. JD, you gotta get equal time. Go ahead, JD.
I see my man East taking this like battle rap. He's working the crowd.
I'm from the BX, baby. That's what we do. You know?
Yeah, you savvy. I see you.
No, but that's real talk. I'm not saying that to try to win some votes over. That don't matter. I'm being sincere. The chat is for real. I love the chat.
Hey, Uncle Fulio, come on. Uncle Fulio, let me. I booted Rob from. Not booted sounds so wrong, right?
Yeah,
but that's not really what I'm doing. I just didn't because the thing says kick from the chat. I ain't gonna say kick him out of the chat either. You know what I'm saying? So I politely removed Rob.
Asked him to give up his seat so we can.
Yeah. So that Uncle
cool.
Fulio can come on. So. Oh, we got Mo. Uncle Mo is in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, Bronx all day.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Intimidator is in the building. What's good?
What's going on, y'all?
What is good?
Salute.
So let me tell y'all this. So I'm the commissioner, and I'm really bipartisan, right? I don't care who wins the championship. All I care about is having a dope champ to brag on, right? But now that Josh Uncle Fulio is in the league, I feel like everybody in the rankings should hide their cookies because he don't play. He don't play, right? So later on, after Jonathan, the underdog, goes up against Eric the Great, right? Then we'll have Tony Crow, the Lawrence Tears Fatal Four-Way Debate Champ, go up against public enemy number one, Josh, a.k.a. Uncle Fulio, right? And if you're not excited about this debate, then I don't know if you have a pulse. I'm so excited. I'm so hyped right here. I gotta pee. Right? Let me hold on. I'll be right back.
Yo, real quick,
man.
Wacko, what is his name? His name is Wacko.
Wacko Knicks Fanatic. You don't know Wacko Knicks Fanatic? He's a family member.
I know he's on mine right now. Jesus. Why he's got with me? What's his problem with me?
Nothing, man. It's the street, man.
He always
like
says
they felt like he was doing a little brown nose and with that.
He's before that. I've been watching. He always got something to say. He could come on the panel one day and talk then. Talk your talk then.
Spicy.
Oh man,
I've never seen you on the panel, brother. So
you never seen Wacko Knicks Fanatic?
That's Wacko.
Hey Josh, where were you today, man?
Hey, it's Valentine's Day weekend, so I gotta pay my dues a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So
say less.
I was busy, working on that, and so I finally got a little bit of opportunity to get away. I hardly watched the game tonight. I know we won. We scored 120 points.
Oh
But
man, you was putting it to work like that.
I mean, I had to have my undivided attention. You know how that goes, undivided attention. So, but yeah, I'm glad we won. We scored 120 points today, and Houston is not,
Actually 121.
Yeah, okay, 121 points. I'm glad that's like what the most we scored all season, right? I think
second most. Yeah.
Second most. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need to see from the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? If they can do that with the defense they already have, they're going to be a problem for a lot of teams. You know what I mean? So I'm happy that happened, and finally got an opportunity to get away for a little bit and come on the panel with you guys. So let's do it. I'm ready.
Yeah. Hey, Josh, I gave the statistic earlier that since Rose joined in the 3 games, we've outscored the second team with Rose has outscored the opponents.
Don't mention it because you're gonna take some of my stuff.
All right. Well, you're
100% right. Like
you're
I'm taking it from
you're
you.
You're 100% right. You're 100% right. All I'll say is let's talk about those thigh highs you were looking at today. What you were gonna buy then for Valentine's Day?
Mr. Fox, man, I asked you a question.
Sure, man.
Are the questions already lined up?
Yes.
And they're lined up for the specific matches?
Only Freezy has the key. Freezy's the one that crafted the questions, so only the Wizard of Oz knows. only the mighty Oz knows.
Notice I showed up right on. Notice I showed up right on cue.
Boom, boom.
Did you hear my question?
No. Nope.
I said, were the questions already lined up? He said yes, but are they lined up in the order of the matches, or are they just random, totally throughout?
I have a order that I'm
Does that make sense?
By. Yeah, I have an order that I'm going by, but it's not match specific. Right. So I have a few questions here, but they're not directed at a specific matchup.
Like Price Waterhouse, we want security, so only Freezy knows the questions, so nobody can say that anyone behind the scenes got the questions.
Yep.
We'll leave that to Hillary Clinton.
Bam. Right. So let me go back to these guys. So Uncle Fulio, Tony Kroll, I'm gonna ask y'all to wait backstage just for a few moments.
All right, Tone, I see you, bro.
Right. And so I want to get back to Eric the Great and to JD, right? And so are you guys ready? Are you ready?
Absolutely.
All right, JD, here's your chance. You've been waiting to make your mark for a long time, man. And now you get the opportunity to get a lot of FaceTime, right? Here's your chance, right? So the format goes as such. So our debate format is 3 1-minute rounds, right? Round number 1 is a freestyle round where you get to introduce yourself and talk about whatever topic you want. Round 2, I'm going to ask you a question, right? And I'm saying this to both gentlemen. Round 2, I'm going to ask you a question, and the crowd is going to vote on that question based on who answers the question the best, right? And then round 1, the crowd is going to vote on who made the best impression in round 1. They're going to vote on who answered the question best in round 2. And then round 3, which is the championship round, if needed, they are going to vote on who made the best impression in round 3. At the end of the 60 seconds, I'm going to ask you to stop talking, and please stop talking because we don't want to get you eliminated and have you give away rounds, right? There's only 3 of them, and neither can afford to give any of those away, right? Fellas, do you have any questions?
Ready to go first.
Are you ready? You ready? So Eric the Great, JD has been here longer. So I'm going to give JD the opportunity to choose to either go first or have you go first. JD, what do you choose?
I'll go first.
Wow! Wow!
I respect that.
Wow! Okay. All right.
Strategic.
All right. I'm resetting the clock. Right. Hey, Eric, I'm gonna mute you, okay? Just so he can have. Okay. All right. So Jonathan, JD, you're gonna go on 0, okay? 3, 2, 1, 0.
He just got to be able to run the floor. I'm always looking for him whenever he's on the floor. We just got to get used to one another and go from there. That was Derrick Rose's quote yesterday regarding Obi Toppin. Derrick Rose has been everything the Knicks needed from game 1 this season, and his acquisition will go down as one that will save the confidence of Obi Toppin. We have seen Obi's frustrations prior to Rose's arrival. We've all seen that video going viral where he was basically doing the hula hoop, going back and forth, trying to get involved. As a college player of the year, advertised as a ready-made player, New York, first pick of the new regime. Mom is on Twitter. The human element will have you start to think that he would be doubting his ability to play in the NBA. Peyton was tagged as the organized and veteran leadership player, but it's difficult to provide that when your player is inconsistent and not up to par. Rose's second stint with the Knicks will be more impactful to this franchise than the first. He still has cachet around the league. And
time. So JD, I'm gonna mute you in order for Eric to go. Eric, on 0, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Listen, I'm convinced. For me, I'm just convinced. I'll start off this way. I'm convinced that this team can win games in moments that are huge, playoff moments, as is. There's no need to chase second-tier stars or mortgage the future for this team that they're building or that they already have built because the pieces are here. I mean, with this newly assembled second unit, led by Rosen quickly, we really get to see some of the things open up. That offensive playbook that fans have talked about. Hey, let's open up this playbook. We haven't seen it. I think with Rose now, we get to see it. Guys are getting accustomed to being in positions to win and are not taking the toll on their body. Randall's playing less, RJ's playing less, and it's all about longevity. Guys are going to be put in better positions to win the game. And I ain't got no written bars either.
Time. All right. I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna remove y'all just real quick. All right.
Freezy.
Let me. I'm gonna do Eric.
Okay.
All right.
Please just vote one time. Please, one time. Make it easy on Freezy and I. We're getting old. We can't be looking at multiple things at one time.
Right. Exactly. So I'm gonna click on vote in 3, 2, 1, vote. $50 seconds. $40 seconds. $30 seconds. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, stop. All right. So you have JD, right?
Yep, I do.
Okay. All right. So let me see. I have 1 for Eric. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, So I have 13 for Eric.
21.
All right. All right. So Jonathan JD wins round 1. All right. All right, fellas. So round 2, I get to ask a question. I'm going to read the question 3 times. I'm going to ask the question 3 times, right? And here is your question. Is Coach Tom Thibodeau coaching to the talent of this team? Is Coach Tom Thibodeau coaching to the talent of this team? So is Coach Tom Thibodeau coaching to the talent of this team? JD, you went first last time. That means Eric G goes first this time. Right? Eric the Great, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. At zero. Let me mute JD. All right. Eric the Great on 0. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Coach Tom Thibodeau is coaching the players he has in the locker room right now. He's coaching who he has. And his motto has always been a motto that'll work with any locker room. Play good defense, which you can teach and you can help. And if you can hit an open shot, work on doing that. But his scheme has always been playing good defense and have that turn into offense. The New York Knicks, just today, is the 4th time the Knicks held a team under 20% from 3. And the second time that team has shot 40 or more shots from 3. So his motto is play defense, rebound the basketball, and make it turn into offense. If this team can't hit shots, and that's the biggest problem for us, that's how you're going to win games, defending the ball. And that's what they do. And that's how he's coaching his team, because he didn't have the offensive talent to do anything other than that.
Time. Okay. All right. I'm just going to mute Eric. All right. JD, at 0. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, so this is a trap question, because if you analyze the talent on the team and their skill sets, he's technically not. This is a team that should be running. This is a team that should be shooting more threes. This is a team that should have, there's debates about the rotations and who should be the starting point guard. So technically he's not. However, what he is doing is he has the roster attached to his system. So he has a system that he's playing, and everyone else on the team has to adapt to the system. Tom Thibodeau is a coach that doesn't necessarily adapt to the player's strengths. More so, he likes stability, he likes consistency, and with that stability and consistency, he runs a system, and that's why we haven't seen many rotational changes, because he is a consistent person. He has certain demands, and you have to abide by it no matter what. And that's why the Knicks have had good results, because of the consistency of his minutes, his rotations.
Time. All right, Foxy, you ready?
I'm ready, my friend.
All right. So you have JD, right?
Correct.
All right. So let me get it started here. All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. $50 seconds. $20 seconds. I'm sorry, 40 seconds. $30 seconds. 20 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. All right. All right. I'm counting for Eric, and you are counting for JD.
Okay.
And so I have Eric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 13 for Eric.
I'm subtracting some people that voted twice. I don't know how many freaking times I have to say, but 22.
All right. So we have a winner. The winner is Jonathan JD. He defeated Eric G. And where is Eric G? Okay, Eric G was defeated by JD. Okay. All right, let me bring the contestants back in just real quick. All right, so we have a winner, and the winner is Jonathan JD. All right, JD, congratulations. So Eric, so how does it feel to be in this debate format? Did you feel the pressure? Was it what you thought it was going to be, or did you feel like you had JD and maybe you took a misstep or two? Tell me how you felt about this matchup.
I mean, listen, I thought JD did well. He was prepared, and that's okay. That's what you want from your opponent. I don't want an opponent who's not prepared. I don't know. I mean, am I going to tell you that I thought I lost? Do I think I lost? No, but I respect JD, and I think I congratulate him, and he did his thing. That's it.
The look on your
But I don't
face
think I
when
lost.
you heard the results, I figured you thought you won, right?
I'm always going to think that.
Yeah. I
No, but listen, that doesn't take away from what JD did and what he put forth in his arguments. It's all respect to him. Listen, that's all I can say, man. Congratulations. This is not the last time our roads will cross. I'm not going nowhere. You take this, you run with it. It's my first debate in this league, and you just keep working and you keep growing.
So JD, how do you feel about your first W in the league? And do you feel like you're a contender?
I mean, listen, me privately, the whole time I felt I was a contender going into it, but everybody treated me like an underdog. So when you're the underdog, what you have to do is you have to sometimes over prepare.
You have to clear your path. When you're the underdog, you have to clear your path. Clear the people out from in front of you.
I had here about 6 topics for the freestyle rounds, and basically it was dependent on how everyone else angles was going to be. I have 3 Rose takes with 3 different angles for the night.
Wow.
So I saw with the first matchup, the way that they use Rose, I felt Rose was going to be a hot topic tonight. So I figured, why not be a little creative and use a quote from his post game yesterday and use it with Obi, because I didn't think anybody was going to focus on Obi specifically.
Hoodie Cavs, look out. Hoodie Cavs, Sports Vibes TV, look out. JD is being trained by Emmanuel Stewart. The Emmanuel Stewart of debates. JD came in prepared and had, listen, I'm not going to give away your secret sauce, but what I will say is Eric the Great against anybody else probably would have stomped the yard just now.
No, JD
Motor City Hitman.
Bam! Eric the Great probably would have stomped the yard with any other competition. So congratulations to both. Y'all legit showed y'all mettle. I'm going to ask you guys to move backstage for a few moments.
And can I say one more thing? I do think Eric G is going to be a problem. I think he's going to be a problem.
Oh, that's for sure.
Because he's feisty. Even when he's on the show, he don't back down.
He knows his hoops.
And he knows his hoops. And,
I appreciate you, brother. Likewise.
And that always projects well in debate. So
I appreciate you, brother.
Right,
Thank
no
you.
doubt.
Likewise,
no doubt.
my man.
No doubt. So let me clear this up here so I can bring in two guys. Tony Crow, Uncle Fulio. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Tony Crow, listen. I already know what this is going to be. I already know that you make light work of your competition, right? You make light work of the competition, champ. There's no debating that. We saw it firsthand on live TV that you make light work of the debate competition, right? But Uncle Fulio is not a random guy. Uncle Fulio is not a random guy, right? Uncle Fulio is a street brawler. I've seen him take the unpopular take against 9 other people and stand his ground, right? And now you get to debate him one-on-one. And there are people looking. Like there is a cat named the Legion of Knicks podcast who's looking at this right now and is probably nervous because he didn't think Uncle Fulio was going to make it this far, right? But here he is. Here he is. So, Uncle Fulio, how do you feel about this opportunity to knock off Tony Crow?
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Me and Tony have been talking about this for a long time. I already know. You know what I mean? Me and Tony go back, and I would rather debate him than, you know, some other people that are out there, Legion of Knicks. But anyway, you know, I'm very excited to do this, and you know, I'm excited to get started.
Okay. So what happens here after you beat Tony Crow, Uncle Fulio?
You tell me who's next. Like Goldberg said, who's next?
Wow!
Who's next?
Wow! Let me address this super chat to give my mind time to decompress from what I just heard. So Daryl Pemberton, thank you for the super chat. He says we need a match between Unc, Sim, Legion, man. Let's go. They don't want it. That's a quote from Uncle Freezy. Sim, Legion, Ryan Cleveland, they don't want me in a debate. Right? They don't want me in a debate. So I'm just gonna tell them, stay where you are. Y'all have nice, cushy jobs, doing y'all thing. I respect what y'all do, but y'all don't want this. This right here is something different. This is not fluorescent light and perfect room temperature settings, right? This is a cage match, right? And I don't care.
Deal.
Yeah, I don't care about getting bruised, battered, and scarred. That's where I come from. That's my life. So to Sam Russell, who's an excellent, sharp young man, super smart, pleasant to be around, super cool dude. Stay in that fluorescent light and that temperate air that you in, man. You know, doing your thing, man. You're doing a great job. Legion of Knicks podcast definitely does not want it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna tell Legion to stay where he is. He's another excellent, another brilliant mind, right? But this right here is not for the faint of heart. And Ron Cleveland is my man. That's my brother, right? But you know how it is when you see a fight between two brothers. You better not try to break it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that is, right? So the thing with that, Daryl Pemberton, I appreciate the fact that you mentioned my name instead of Stephen Fox, because I think Stephen Fox probably would have said the same thing. I appreciate the compliment and all that stuff, Daryl Pemberton, but I'm going to tell them dudes to stay where they are and keep doing what they doing. Much success to them brothers doing anything, but this debate thing, it ain't for the faint of heart. I'm telling you. So Sam, keep doing your thing, keep building your channel, man. You're doing a great job. Websites, apps, all the shows, man. Much success, all the likes and stuff on the channel. But the Lawrence Tears Debate League, it ain't for the faint of heart, man. Legion of Knicks podcast. Hey, you two brother, man, you do a great job breaking down film and all that stuff. Stay in the film room. And Ryan Cleveland is my guy. He the peacemaker. Ryan Cleveland, stay the peacemaker. Keep doing good things. But this right here ain't that type of thing. You see who I have on the screen right now? Do you? Hey, Sim, Legion of Knicks, Ryan Cleveland. Do you see who I have on the screen right now? These dudes have one motto, and that is, if you can't get along, you may as well get it on, right? If you can't get along, you may as well get it on. I've seen both of these dudes in video chats against 8 other people fight their way out of a corner, right? This ain't for the suit and ties right here. This ain't for the wine sippers right here. This is for the back alley beer drinkers, the dudes, the spliff smokers. This is for them. They don't mind. They don't mind getting dirty. They don't mind getting dirty.
This is
right?
Fight Club.
This right here, sir, is Fight Club, right? So Tony Crow, you heard what Uncle Fulio said just now. He ain't afraid of you. He ain't afraid of you, man. He saw what you did to the. He's seen what you have been doing to the competition, whether it was called that or not, for the last 5 years. And he took this bout before I can get the words out of my mouth. So what do you think?
You seen my fatal forward?
I'm assuming he didn't, because he showed up. Because if he'd have saw that fatal 4-way, I don't know if he would have showed up. Hey, Josh, if you would have saw that fatal 4-way, would you still have showed up? Yeah.
Y'all must have forgot, man. Y'all must have forgot who the hell I am. Okay.
Wow.
I am the light. You understand?
Okay.
I am the light.
Uncle Actor Fulio.
Okay. Let me announce Gregory Castillo. Gregory Castillo said, I feel like I should be paying for this. Right? Hey, guess what, Gregory Castillo? Guess what? The debaters are paying for this, right? Because they get in this virtual squared circle, and there's no way out. There's no quitting. There's no tapping out. You're going all the way, right? Against somebody who has been anticipating this for a long time. Okay? All right? So virtual chat, are y'all ready to get it on? Are y'all ready to get it on? Tony Crow.
Yes, sir.
You are the reigning, untested, unblemished, untarnished, undaunted, reigning Lawrence Tears Fatal 4-Way champ. So you make the call. Who goes first?
Joshua.
Oh! And the trap is set. The trap is set. So now that we have that out of the way, we need to establish the rules, right? So the rules are, so this will be decided in 3 1-minute rounds. 3 1-minute rounds. At the end of the round, at the end of 60 seconds, I'm going to say stop, and I'm going to ask you to stop so you won't be disqualified. You know, when you only get 3 rounds, you don't want to give one away, right? You don't want to give one away, right? And the 3 rounds are basically this: a freestyle round in the beginning to introduce yourself to the virtual chat and the rest of the world. Everybody around the world is watching this, right? Whether we're on live or replay, right? So remember, everybody around from here to the Philippines and back, everybody around the world is watching this. So here's your chance. The freestyle round is a chance to introduce yourself and talk about whatever topic that you want. Whatever topic that you want. In round two, I ask you a question that the virtual chat will pick who answered the question the best. The virtual chat will also vote for who had the most impressive opening freestyle round, right? And round 3, if needed, is the championship round, where you get to recap on the things that you've heard, wrap up other topics that you didn't get a chance to wrap up, introduce something new, and tell the world why you should win this debate. Any questions?
First round, introduce myself. Second round, a question. Third round, recap.
Yep. First round, freestyle. You can introduce a topic, introduce yourself, right? Whatever you want to talk about for 60 seconds, as long as it's Knicks related, yourself or the Knicks. The second round is I have a question queued up. I'm going to ask the both of you. I'm going to state the question 3 times, right? The third round is the championship round, where you get to recap what you heard, tell everybody why you are or why you should win this debate, and anything else you want to add in that 60 seconds, as long as it's Knicks related. All right?
Understood.
Any other questions? Any other questions?
Get ready to rumble.
No questions, right? So Uncle Fulio, you get to go first. I want you to start your debate when you hear me say 0. Okay? All right. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, 0.
It's been 48 years. 48 years since the New York Knicks have won a championship. 48. Back then in 1973, we talk about Clyde, we talk about Earl the Pearl, we talk about Willis Reed. 48 years since the New York Knicks have won a championship. At what point is that going to change? Every time the Knicks bring in someone new, they bring in a new general manager, they bring in a new president of basketball operations, they have a new roster, they have a new coach. We talk about, is this going to be
30 seconds.
The guys that are going to win the championship? But somehow that never changes. I want the Knicks to win. I want the Knicks to win every single year. But somehow they have not been doing that. At least in the 90s, they were competitive, but still we couldn't capture that chip. So what needs to happen now for the Knicks to move forward? Right now they're playing great defense, tops in the league in defense. But can they be able to score? Can they be able to compete with some of these teams in the Eastern Conference?
Time. All right, Tony Crow. At 0. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Salute. Shout out to the chat. Yo, Black, it's time. I don't want to talk about how long it's been since we won a championship. I don't want to dwell on the nicks and bruises that we've gone through over the years. If you want to do that, we could go on my podcast and do that. I want to talk about the current roster, the current regime, the future, the positivity, because we are in the right direction. This is a regime like no other. And he's showing it. Defense first, accountability, holding people responsible. Doesn't matter who you are. You could get your opportunity. You slip up, you're on the bench. It's situational. You know what happens when it's situational. Now, we're in the right direction.
10 seconds.
And we're about to show we're not far away from a championship. But you got to crawl before you walk. So let's get to the playoffs. Let's win a series. Let's get to the second round.
Time. All right. I'm going to remove these Jets just real quick. So who do you want to count for, Foxy?
I'll do Josh.
You do Josh? Okay. All right. That means I will vote. I will count Tony Crow's votes at 3, 2, 1, vote. $50 seconds. $40 seconds. $30 seconds. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay.
I think we have a knockout.
Okay, so all right. So I was looking at the timer. I didn't even get a chance. So I'm gonna do Josh, right?
No, I did Josh. You do Tony.
Okay, I'll do Tony. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19. So I got 20 for Tony.
Yeah, it's a knockout. Tony won.
Okay. All right. So round one. So round one goes to Tony Crow. Right. All right. Round one goes to Tony. All right. So here is the question. So Tony Crow, you go first this time, right? Tony Crow, you go first this time. You deferred last time. So I have the question. I'm gonna rephrase it so it sounds better. Okay. So all I did was edit it. I didn't change it. I just edited the question. So here's the question for both. All right, here's the question for both. Does the front office have a major trade planned for this team by the All-Star break? Does the front office have a major trade planned for this team by the All-Star break? All right, one more time. Does the front office have a major trade planned for this team by the All-Star break? All right, Tony Crow, you will go first since you gave the honors. At 0, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So I can't tell you definitively, yes, they do, or yes, they do not have a trade planned. What I can tell you is nothing is off the table. They are willing to do a trade if the opportunity arises. But for that opportunity to arise, it takes two. That means the other team has to be willing to give up the player that the Knicks are chasing or the Knicks want. That being said, if the guys are put on the trading block, then the Knicks will definitely make a move. We know Tibbs is all about winning. He's mentioned the numerous ways of getting better, and he will leave no stone unturned in his pursuit to make this team one of the best in the East and one of the best in the league. He's got one of his guys, and I'm sure if he got another guy in mind.
Time. All right. Uncle Fulio, you have, so we're going to go at 0. All right. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Should have answered the question the first time when he asked you. The answer is no. The Knicks are not going to make any major moves before the trade deadline. Tom Thibodeau has one lineup that he's been using the entire season, and the only reason he had to change that lineup is due to injury. But for the most part, the lineup has been the same. We know what the lineup is night in and night out. Tom Thibodeau is not going to make any changes in that lineup. And no matter who the Knicks get, you've seen them when they got Derrick Rose, he's not starting the starting lineup, right? So the lineup is going to remain the same. The Knicks are not going to make any crazy trades before this trade deadline. They are content with what they have, and they are going to continue to build this thing the right way. There's no need for the Knicks to make a trade right now because they don't have as much leverage. Right now, during the season, they're playing well. They're doing way better than they thought they would do. I know we think that, and they think the same thing. The Knicks are going to stay put, and they're going to wait till the offseason to make a trade and to do something substantial with this roster. But right now, they're outplaying their talent.
Time. All right, so I'm going to move you gents backstage just for a moment. All right. So virtual chat, I'm going to ask you to cast your votes in 3, 2, 1, go. $50 seconds. 40 seconds. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, stop the voting.
Freezy, we may have to create a new rule. Tony
Really?
didn't get a vote. This could be our first knockout.
Really?
You count, man. This may be the first knockout in the history of the. If somebody doesn't get a vote, that may constitute a knockout.
Right. Okay. So you are counting for
Josh.
For Josh, right? And I'm counting for Tony. So let me go through.
Good luck. And my nephew is counting with me.
Very accurate counter. So this round goes to Uncle Josh, right?
It goes, but you may want to make a rule in the future if somebody does not get a vote, because we love our knockouts.
Yeah, we
this
love
is the
knockouts.
closest thing to a knockout we've ever had.
You're right.
And this may be a new twist to the game, man.
Right. All right. Hey, Tony, that was a very impressive round by Josh, aka Uncle Fulio. So the score is tied 1-1. Right. So Josh, just to prepare you, if you're able to defeat Tony Crow, you soar up the rankings, right? Beating a current champ. His belt's not on the line now, but beating a current champ is impressive, right? But Tony Crow, we've seen you in these situations before, right? So we're not discounting anybody. So what we're gonna do is let you guys do what it is that you do best, and that is get it on, right? So Josh, you went first in the first round. You had the honors. So now you go first in the third round, right? This is for all the marbles, right? So this is the championship round. I won't explain to you what it is again. I'm just gonna say, just want you to go at 0, okay? 3, 2, 1, 0.
The Knicks have been winning games due to their defense, primarily because of their defense, not because of their offense. The Knicks are not going to outscore anybody. The Knicks are number 1 in the NBA in points per game. They're number 4 in defensive rebounds, and they're 23rd in the NBA as far as, or I guess 7th in the NBA in defensive, opponents, 3-point percentage per game. But the thing is, the Knicks can't outscore anybody. Come playoff time and come when they face these great teams, they're gonna have to outscore guys. And the thing that they're missing is a guy that can go out and get you a bucket when they really need it. That's what the Knicks are missing. You add that to this team is way different. And I'm not just talking about making the playoffs. I'm talking about top 4 in the Eastern Conference. That's all they're missing. They're 30th in the NBA in points per game. They're in the bottom in the NBA in field goal percentage, bottom in the NBA in 3-point percentage, and they're bottom in the NBA in just almost every offensive category.
Time. All right, Tony Crow, are you ready?
Uh-oh.
All right, so Tony Crow at 0. 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right. I had to bring the fedora out. You know what it is. First of all, for us to win games, we have to outscore people. That's the only way to win games. So that's where you're wrong. Where you are right is we are a defensive team, so we got to keep that defensive flowing. But when the offense starts clicking, be careful. We haven't had a game where our entire team has clicked at the same time.
30 seconds.
So once we get there, we're gonna be top 4 probably. Top 4, maybe top 5, and that gives us a chance to win a playoff series at home or play against, whoever we playing against. But yes, offense is
10
what we
seconds.
need, and offense we have. We just have to put it together completely. Randall's at his best right now. We've never seen it. We need RJ to be consistent. I know that's what you've been screaming for.
Time. I'm gonna add you gents to the back room, and we will work on counting votes.
I love that hat. Pimpin' ain't easy.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. So vote at 3, 2, 1, 0. $40 seconds. $30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. All right. So I'm counting for Tony, right?
Correct.
Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have 14. What do you have?
18.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So the winner of this debate is Josh, aka Uncle Fulio. All right. All right, champ. Hey, tell us. Hey, tell us how you felt about first of all debating Josh, aka Uncle Fulio. Tell us what that felt like.
I was looking forward to it, and I ain't gonna lie, man. I was still dazed going into the third round after that second round. So he got me, man. I tip my hat.
Okay.
I thought I could squeeze it with the fedora. I thought,
right.
But salute.
Okay. Uncle Fulio.
And I would be willing to take a rematch at any time. But go ahead and take another bout first, and we'll set that up.
Wow. So Uncle Fulio, you come in, you break into the league by dusting up one of the champs. How do you feel? And let me unmute you. I'm sorry. So how do you feel about coming in and dusting up one of the?
I mean, it's great. Anytime you get a chance to debate with Tony Crow, it's always an amazing thing. Tony Crow is one of the day ones. You know what I mean? Just always a solid dude, really, really good Knicks fan. He ain't fake about nothing he says either. That's actually how he feels about it. And for those out there who don't know who Tony Crow is, he's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? He got the fedora hat. You know what I mean? I thought it was over
that is fly.
Once he brought that out, I thought I was down for the count. But Tony Crow's a good competitor. And at this time, I'm just happy that I got a chance to go against him, because in order to be the best, you have to beat the best. And Tony Crow is one of the best. So I'm glad I got the opportunity to face him. Those out there, watching the Blue Orange Tears channel, go out there and check out my boy Tony Crow on Knicks and Bruises. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be missing a lot. You know what I mean? Go out there and check my boy's channel out. And you know, right now it's just on to the next one. I'm excited for what's next, and I look forward to doing this again.
Right. Hey, so let me ask my man Foxy. So Foxy, we're at the hour. Are you gonna dip out? You and
I'm gonna dip out in a second, but leave it to Fulio, Josh. He's a unique cat, and we got to change the rules. I really recommend in the future in the chat too. If somebody ever does a debate and doesn't get a vote, that's a knockout. That's a knockout.
All right, it's definitely something to consider. Definitely.
It's something to consider because that brings a whole new thing to this debate.
Yeah.
I was the victim, and I'm not opposed to it.
Right. No doubt.
I was looking in there too. Like I got one, but it was after the time. I'm like, really, dude?
It's like what took you so long? Right. So
By the way, thank you, Mrs. Crow.
Salute, Josh.
Salute, Tony.
So thank you, Powell, for the super chat. Salute, Lawrence, cheers, fams. Knicks all day, baby. Hey, for sure, all day. So we got to settle some of these scores, right? Some unexpected wins, some unexpected losses. I guess you can couple with that. So we'll have to adjust the rankings based off of what we saw. I'll probably do that tomorrow at some point. And do the rankings and send them to Foxy. So Foxy, can we post the new rankings on the Facebook page?
We'll work on it.
Okay.
Send it to me and we'll go for there together.
Okay. So we'll post these rankings so everybody in the Lawrence Tears family can see it. I'm gonna post the new rankings on Twitter as well. So if y'all follow Lawrence Tears, Uncle Freezy, Knicks Morning Drive, the Knicks at Night podcast on Twitter, it's all the same thing. It's at Big Freezy. So I'm gonna post the debate standings out there as well as the results of tonight's matchups. So that our family on social media can follow along. And what that does, y'all, is it's going to build a following for this because people like competition, right? So Hoodie Kev,
Sir.
What did you think about the bouts tonight?
It's pretty good, pretty entertaining. Had some upsets, some good debates. People setting up just so they can get the feel of what it's like to be in this kind of format because it's not easy.
Right.
It is.
Right.
This is not easy.
Right. So who was the most impressive? Who impressed you the most tonight?
Josh did.
Uncle Fulio.
Josh actually surprised me the most. I think the most consistent was probably JD.
Right.
But the one who was surprised, like, oh wow, okay, I didn't know he was gonna come out swinging like this, was Josh.
Right. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this, and it's after the fact. Tony Crow came out so strong. I thought Tony Crow was gonna win those first two rounds. Right. The first round was so strong, too, in my opinion. I was like, if he come out in the second round this strong, this thing is over. We won't have to have a third round. But Josh came out in the second round and did the unthinkable. Took all the votes.
Go Navy.
We have never seen anything like that before. So we have to give him credit.
He upstaged me. You know, I'm the king of the late round knockouts.
Right.
But that was impressive.
Because no lie. From my impression of the first round between those two was I thought Tony Crow outfoxed him in that first round, right? But you know what fighters do when they feel like their back's up or against the wall? They come out swinging. So you got to give Josh his credit, his just due. But that third round, when we saw Mr. Crow come out in the third round, I thought it was over, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought it was over. I thought it was over. Now the biggest surprise to me was Coach Zach and Raphael. I thought Coach Zach was gonna just be mean, and you know what I'm saying. And so I think Coach Zach played with his food. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what happened with Coach Zach early on, and he got in a hole that he couldn't dig himself out of. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate. That's how the game goes. So whoever is Coach Zach's next opponent, what I'm gonna say is, be on your guard early. because he dug himself a hole early and he couldn't get out, and so what'd you say to that, Coach Zach?
Hey, just respect to Ralph, man. Maybe it's because I lost my edge. I'm a little domesticated now. I'm a little happy. I haven't been angry at the world recently.
Right.
Maybe that's what it is. But Ralph did good. Nothing you can say.
Right.
Ralph, proud of you.
Right.
Shout out to you too, Zach.
So Sports Vibes TV, what do you think about the guys that are ranked behind y'all? Do you think they're on a come up, or do you think they need to get their weight up?
Muted.
We can't hear you.
All right. I'm good?
Yep.
Yeah, you got a good crop of competitors. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
Wow. And so no lie, man. Hey, so for one, y'all make sure y'all check out Sports Vibes TV, man. He do excellent work. So he has this dude named Infinite that be on that won't even talk. I'm like, dog, why you get on here? You won't even say that. He's smart, right? He's smart, right? But he just, he's smart. So you can tell he's sharp, but he just won't. But the thing, so I say that to diffuse the fact that I think Sports Vibes TV may have been a little condescending there. Like, they all right, they gonna be good eventually. I don't know if that was disrespectful, but to the people down in the rankings, or if they should have taken it that way. But you know what? Champions don't see competitors or contenders like that. I got champions look at champions like either you're a champ or you're not. It's that simple. Tony Crow's smiling, and he probably feels the same way. Either you're a champ or you're not.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, go ahead. Eric. Go ahead.
I'm looking forward to growing this. And I'm looking forward to maybe the format changing, where you could ask. Everybody has one question. They have to answer it from you, Freezy. You ask one question, 3 questions in one debate, and they each have to answer it. And that's how you figure out who's the best. Freestyling is cool and all, but I don't know. I don't think it shows you who the best debater is.
Can I add something to that?
Yes.
So instead of 3 questions where you ask, I feel like you should ask the first 2 and then have the freestyle round in the 3rd round to give whoever wanted to add on to what the answer was for the first 2 questions. I feel like that 3rd round should be the round where they win them over. I think that'll be easier instead of just coming out, because you see in the first round I really didn't have much to say because I was coming like kind of out of nowhere. But I feel like if you ask the first 2 questions and then have the 3rd question be that freestyle one, and have whoever thinks they're losing to show that pressure, whoever thinks they're losing that 3rd round or the debate to come out in that 3rd question and finish it up. I think that's the way it should be. But I totally agree with Eric in regards to you asking majority of the questions.
All right, so I agree. But it definitely looked like Tony Crow intimidated you in the first round. That's what it looked like to me, and that's the reason why it looked like you came out swinging as hard as you did in the 2nd round. That's what it looked like to me as an observer. It looked like Tony Crow is the best debater in the league, and he showed that right in round 1. And so it looked like, oh snap, I need to get on my game. And you got on your game in that 2nd round and did something that we've never seen before. I mean, no lie to you. No lie to you. That's something to brag on, even though you down in the rankings, just because you hadn't debated enough. Nobody in this Lawrence Hills debate league can say they swept a round. That is the most incredible thing we've probably seen since we've been doing this.
Well, Tony Crow ain't nothing to play with. You know what I mean? He's a bad dude. That dude ain't nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, everybody go check out Knicks and Bruises because it's something special. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
go and check that man's show out.
Yeah, man. Raphael, you had something you want to add?
No, I agree. I like the debate when you ask the questions, because I like to stick to the. I like to listen to the topic. Like I was, maybe another time, but I'm a big fan of you asking the questions and agreeing and disagreeing. That there for me, that's where there is a natural agreeing and disagreeing on points, because you ask the question and I have to convince you and the group. Like I don't know, like, if somebody else has a, Anyway, I'm a big fan of you asking the questions.
Hey, so I won't lie to you. The reason why I added, and not saying that the format can't change, but it's got to be a universal change. So here's the thing: if we change a rule, right, it's got to be voted on by all the competitors in the league. I just thought of that a few minutes ago. Whatever it is that we change, we have to get a consensus of those in the league, so it won't be to the advantage of one or two individuals that compete in this league, right? You want it to be fair across the board, right? I added the freestyle round because it gave me the opportunity to let you guys introduce yourself to the thousands of people that will watch this on replay, right? The freestyle round, they don't know who, a lot of people don't know that click on this video will not know who Raphael, AKA the believer or God of Moses is, but it gives him the opportunity to introduce himself to the masses, right? It's you don't want to have a competition between people and people don't know what the competition is or who the participants are. You know what I'm saying? So it gives you that. But if y'all want to change that, if y'all want to change this thing, what I advise is that you send your contact information to Stephen Fox, right?
And I'll put again into the chat. I'll put it in now.
Right. And what he'll do is he and I will draft the rules document, right? That way you'll be abreast of all the current rules and be prepared when you step into the debate circle, right? And if you want to change, what we will do is do it in a classic style format. One person will say, I think we need to change such and such rule to such and such. Somebody in this league will vote on it. If this thing passes, then what I'll do is come on this live stream and I'll introduce everybody to what the new rule is. You'll get that new rule in writing. And then that way everybody can be prepared across the board. Because we want everybody to have a fair shot at Hoodie Kev, right? We don't want somebody to lose on technicalities and then they never get their shot to take down the current, untested, undaunted, unblemished Lawrence Tears debate champ Hoodie Kev.
Can I say something?
Right? Yes, sir.
I'll let a quote to all my upcoming competitors. I like to quote the late great Muhammad Ali when he said, "If you ever even dream of beating me, you better wake up and apologize."
Wow. Are you talking to the entire league?
The entire Blue Orange Tears debate league.
Tony Crow, I don't know how you're going to take that sitting down. Sports Vibes TV, I don't know how you're going to take that and you're going to have a match next week.
Hey, Freezy, I ain't got to even worry about dreaming because I know what it feels like already. You know what I mean? So,
listen.
Wow.
So I'll get to you when I get to you.
The great Muhammad Ali lost some.
You damn right.
Even the greatest lost some. But guess what? He came back and beat his opponent. So if I got to treat you like Sonny Liston,
he said treat you like. He said treat you like. Okay. You can't be more condescending than that. But the champ gets to talk that talk like he wants to talk it. Thank you, Wacko Knicks Fanatic. He says open with view on season, one question, and last round overview of the debate. You got it right, Freezy. Debate. Debate king, Knicks for life.
Wacko's trash. Wacko's
100,
trash.
100.
Yeah, and also, pal, thank you for the super chat. Also, said salute, Lawrence Tears fam, Knicks all day, baby. Really appreciate it. Also, it was going so quickly. Somebody else sent the super chat. Could you just send me a note? And we want to make sure you get the shout out, but I can't find it, so I don't know if you have it, Freezy.
Yeah, I read it already.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I've actually put it on the screen.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I put it on the screen already.
Can I say something as well, Freezy?
Yes, sir.
I just want to say I know we're debating and it's kind of like a confrontational or us against us kind of debate thing, but everyone here loves the Knicks. And as long as I've been watching Blue Orange Tears, nothing but Knicks, and all the other Knicks podcasts out there, we love the Knicks. We love our Knickerbockers. I got the sweater on. Other people come out here, we all want to see the Knicks win, no matter where we stand and what positions we stand. We all want to see a champion, and we all want to have that parade down the cane of heroes where the Knicks are going down Fifth Avenue. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all love. All you guys. I love all you guys. I love talking Knicks with all you guys, and I know. And I love the fact that you guys are Knicks fans and that you want to see us be champions. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Uncle Julio, I appreciate the love and all that stuff, but I have a more pressing question to ask you. Or did you enter this Lawrence Tears Debate League to take it over? It's a simple yes or no question, and we can move on right after you answer.
The answer is yes.
Okay, so you heard his answer. Uncle Julio is here to take over, right?
And I ain't scared.
Wow. So Raphael, he said, so he's right behind you in the rankings, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says he's not scared, right?
Okay.
All right. So for those that were not victorious tonight, y'all know what it is. The next time y'all come out the box, you know what it is. You know what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tony Crow.
Yes,
we have a question to settle, and that is, when are you putting your fatal four-way debate championship on the line?
Because I need that back, by the way. I need that back.
Whoa.
So champ, you won't be a part of this. You won't be a part of this. You have a competitor that on your docket that you scheduled to go up against, and he has your number.
Listen, I'm ready for all challenges. So
no, don't say that.
What we need a week. When's the next matchup?
So what we'll do is we'll do the rankings, and then whenever y'all feel like y'all want to get it on, we'll get it on.
All right.
Let's see the rankings first. Let's see these rankings first.
Yeah.
So Sports Vibes TV, man, we want to come and bum rush Sports Vibes TV and give you kudos for being a gracious champ and come participate on your channel. Do you have anything coming up where we can come bum rush the show?
Yeah, if you want, you can promo the show when I go live next week Saturday.
Next week Saturday?
Next State of Mind podcast.
Okay.
Great show, folks. Please.
I do have something
really
to
good
say.
show. Really good show, Sports Vibes.
Yeah,
keep doing your thing, boy.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Foxy, you got. Oh, go ahead, Eric.
The folks who didn't show up today should get a loss.
I don't know if that'd be totally fair.
How not?
Because we
We've been
don't
talking about this for a week and a half.
Right, but we don't know.
It's Valentine's Day weekend, bro.
Joe Madden was sick, so we don't know what's going on.
Still sick?
I don't know, and I don't want to speculate. What I'm saying is, I'd rather talk to him first.
I was just saying, if we find out he just forgot, he gets an L.
He ain't forget. Why would he forget?
Why would he say yes to it then?
All right, hey, but we're gonna solve that. We're gonna solve that with the email. You know what I'm saying? Like once we get everything tightened up, we'll make sure that we solve that with the email. And not to spam everybody. That's not what we want to do. We don't want to send you like 14, 15 emails a week. That ain't what it is. Maybe one. Well, probably one. You know what I'm saying? With everything in it. And then if there's some type of resolution that needs to be addressed, then we'll do that. But for the most part, we want to make sure that we keep everybody in the loop so everybody gets a fair shot to knock off Hoodie Cav. Hoodie Cav, you have legit competition in this league. But you know what? Next Saturday night, hey, Sports Vibes TV, are you okay with late night next Saturday night?
11:45, right?
Yes, sir.
So listen. I've wrestled the alligators. I've tussled with a whale. I done handcuff lightning and throw thunder
in jail. All right.
I'm calling Muhammad Ali coach all night.
Kev, you are way too
You
close
are
to
nothing
500
compared to
be
Muhammad Ali,
quoting
so stop it.
Listen,
way
I
too
can
close
be,
to 500.
listen. I can be close to whatever, but guess what? I'm closer to the belt because I got it.
Wow.
So until it's taken away from me, that's the only thing I'm close to.
Hey, Kev, you know what? I came in here. I know I came a little bit late, but guess what? I didn't even take my warm-up jacket off yet, bro.
Oh, Tony Crow, that was mad disrespectful. Tony
Is he
Crow.
trying to pull a Larry Bird? Is that what he did?
I don't think it was.
Didn't even take my warm-up jacket off yet. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
I don't think it was.
Okay.
I don't think it was. He talking to that man.
Oh, wow. And so I just want to say something. I just want to clear something up, man. So I talked a little trash to Sam Russell, Legion of Knicks podcast, and Ron Cleveland. You know, it's all tongue in cheek. It's all fun, but y'all really don't want it. Don't accept that random invitation. It didn't come from me, right? Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Y'all do great work, man. But this debate thing, this steel cage match. Did you see how Uncle Fulio came out in the second round? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see how Uncle Fulio came out and won a whole round, giving up no votes? Did you see how confident Hoodie Kev is that he's going to beat Sports Vibes TV next Saturday night in primetime? Do y'all see that? That ain't for the faint of heart, man. That's for, and I'm not saying that y'all faint of heart. What I'm saying is, you know, this debate thing is real.
Hey, Freezy, I gotta step off.
Okay.
But shout out to all you guys. Shout out to the chat.
Before you go, let me give you your outro before you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, party from us tonight. The reigning, undefeated, untested, unblemished, undaunted, fatal four-way champ, Tony Crow. Tony Crow, champ, thank you for coming through tonight.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through tonight, man. And as always, a gracious, classy champ.
I try to be. You
are.
know, I'm here for the people. They voted me in.
Yeah,
I gotta represent.
You are legit the people's champ.
I
You are
appreciate
legit the people's champ. So until next time, man, be peaceful for whatever you're doing, man.
No
God
doubt.
bless.
I just want to let everybody else know I do not want to hear none of that talk about you ain't getting no votes. The only person that can speak on that is Mr. Josh right now.
Right.
You know.
Yo, go support Knicks and Bruisers. That's a good channel. Go support Knicks and Bruisers. That's the real deal. I'm telling y'all. Y'all want to hear some real good Knicks talk and talk about, you know, everything that we went through? Go support Knicks and Bruisers. That's the channel y'all need to be watching, as well as Blue Orange Tears, NBK, and all the other Nick platforms out there.
Yeah. The NBK fan.
I would like to say something right quick. Just one thing, because I see something very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Legion, I'm talking to you directly, Legion of Knicks podcast.
No, let Tony Crow have it. Wait a minute, Kev. Let Tony have his exit, man. Hey, Tony, man.
I got it on. I'm listening.
Very disrespectful stuff.
Hey, we love what you're doing, fam. Hey, keep up the good work, too, man.
Love. I got the email too.
God bless, Tone.
Yeah.
So let me speak directly to Legion of Knicks podcast. If you're scared, go to church.
Where he at? He in the chat. He ain't been like where he at.
If you are afraid and want to throw this, I'm retired, blah, 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 I got a bad knee, whatever you want to throw out there, and then talk about the champion, get in the ring with the champion. Don't talk about what happened before when there was no debate league. Let's talk about the here and now. And the here and now, it seems to me, you too scared to show up.
No, he ain't. Stop calling my man scared.
Don't say that about my man.
Me,
he calling it like he see it.
Hold on. I'm telling the truth. He gonna come at me, the champ. I'm gonna come at him. So this is what's gonna happen. You either gonna join the debate league, or you gonna keep it on the hush mouth.
No, he not.
It's one of those two things.
Guillermo's been doing models, man.
Going to happen, because this is the Blue Orange League debate. I said that wrong. But anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. The Blue Orange Debate League. This is here and this is now.
No, how you a champion of the league? You don't even know how to say the name to.
Listen, I'm going on a rant. So if you want to join. That's all I got to say.
All right. So
I ain't taking it easy on you.
So the thing is the Legion of Knicks podcast is an excellent dude, man, super smart. I respect all the work you do. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for him, a lot of us wouldn't be able to do what it is that we're doing. right? I understand that the Lawrence Sears debate champ is taking on all comers. You know, anybody that he deems speaking a little spicy, he want to call him out, and I can't call him out for that. But what I can say is you know the Legion of Knicks podcast is one of the sharpest dudes that's doing Knicks content creation, right? And that ain't no fluff. That ain't no fluff.
Man.
I mean,
He's a legend for a reason. He's been doing it, and he's earned
I
it, man.
have no qualms with him, but for some reason, this man keep wanting to come for me. So he knows where I am every night at 11:45. On Saturday night, it goes down. I don't see Legion of Knicks nowhere. I see Ralph Donovan Moses. I see Zach's coach's desk. I see Uncle Julio. I see Eric G. I see Sports 5.
Hey, when you see Sports 5 TV, you're nervous.
I don't see Legion of Knicks
Tell him,
podcast on
Tell him keep
Saturday night
overlooking me.
debate league.
So
I see him in the bushes looking from the sideline.
So Hoodie Kev, are you ducking Sports Vibes TV or what? I've been posing a question for like an hour. What's good for Saturday at 11:45?
We have a scheduled match Saturday, but I'm tired of Spike Lee on the sideline over there. Let the players play and let Spike Lee be on the sideline. Okay,
he's a director, all right. He's definitely an actor. Yeah,
that's what Legion of podcast is. He's Spike Lee right now talking to the players.
All right. Well, okay. Things are what they are. You have competitors. I think you being disrespectful to your competitors.
At my man Guillermo.
That is fact, yo. G was on last night with us till 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
We started talking Mets baseball. Me, Zach, G.
Yeah. Again,
as long as
who started what? Did I start with Legion or did Legion start with me?
Hold on. Be careful what you wish for asking Legion to come in here unless you're talking Mets.
Yeah, it's a disaster to listen to him and Freezy talk about some trash.
Wow. Okay. Hey, so Foxy, I think I'm a rap with you. I think I'm in the live stream. I'm a rap with you that way. That way I can enjoy my Valentine's Day with my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? The lady I've been with for like 30 years. You know what I'm saying? So, but thanks for everybody.
I'm about to have a good time with my girlfriend too. Just don't tell my wife.
My wife is working overnight, so
the girlfriend was tonight, the wife's tomorrow.
So just
the New Jersey way,
right? So just wanted to say this real quick. Thanks for everybody for coming through. Thanks to the virtual chat for doing your thing as usual. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the live stream, share on social media, join the virtual chat, join the video chat, comment on the replay, turn on your notification bell, share on social media. And if you're so inclined to support the channel, like you've seen others like Donald Cannon, thank you for the super chat. But Legion don't smash you already. But didn't Legion smash you already? LOL. And I think that's pointed at Kev W. But support the channel. We still want to grow. We want to make sure we provide quality entertainment for everybody. Provide quality content. Thanks to the mods for doing a super dope job, and thanks to Stephen Fox for being a point guard. Again, we'll be doing the Knicks morning drive, and we'll be doing the Knicks morning drive in about 6 hours, right? So make sure y'all tune into the Knicks morning drive 8:45 ish every day. Thanks to the video chat, thanks to the Lawrence Tears Debate League for all the stuff that y'all did. I'll post a ranking sometime tomorrow, and I'm gonna say peace.
Sports Vibes.
God bless everyone.
See you next Saturday.
My brothers.
Next Saturday, 11:45.